Streaming. I wouldn't happen to be streaming, would I? Am I streaming? Is it working? Is it working? Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. We're streaming. I say we're streaming. I'm streaming. You know, oftentimes we will use the royal we, as it were. The we in which both you and me are included. Anyway, um, T, I'm first. I'm first. Kevin, you are inferior, says Joe. Well, actually, Joe, no. I don't know about that one. Yeah, let's go. We're streaming. Indeed, we are. Indeed, we are streaming. It is what it is. The streaming is what it is, and we are doing the thing. Anyway, uh, crystal nucleus time. Time for me to go to my homeland, my place of residence within hypixel skyblock. Mining isn't real. Well, you know what? You aren't real, Maze Runner. That's what I thought. You aren't real. Anyway, I tell you what is real. Um, Mining. That's what it is. Um, yeah. Okay. That's all of chat. That is the only thing. Yeah. The only thing chat has to say. I haven't played Hypixel Skyblock in ages. I haven't. I need to play it more. I genuinely do. The issue is, you know, I don't know. I've said it every stream basically. Every stream I don't really say it, but it doesn't matter because I'm playing it now. The fun times are happening now, boys. Um, the thing is, do I do magma field? No, I'm not going to do magma fields mithril. I'm just going to do regular mithril. Let me just fix something real quickly here. Yeah, let's just oh, okay, never mind. The waypoints aren't even on anyway. I thought the waypoints might have been on, so you know you could see where I do magma fields mithril. That would not be a good idea. Anyways, um, damn, I'm not real. So long, real beings. I can't fucking. Why can't I read? So long, real beings, I shall disappear. Me after saying Maze Runner isn't real. Just imagine like that emoji meme where he's just like fading, like the Thanos meme. Maze Runner is being like Thanos right now, basically. Last time I played AH was down because Derpy was mayor, I think. Long time ago. I mean, speaking of special mayors, a very special mayor is in theory going to be coming soon. Jerry. I don't know when Jerry is going to come, but he will. He will come. Jerry is coming soon. When soon is, I don't know. But, you know, I feel like it's been a decently long time since Derpy, so maybe Jerry soon, I don't know. Anyways, hello, Mr. Kez. Maze Runner got blipped. Blip. Alright. Wait, I don't have the... Yeah, I don't have the good perk, do I? No, I don't. I do not have the good perk. So therefore, it is time for me to while switching lobbies, you know, hopefully get the good perk. I thought Jerry and Derpy were the same thing. I see. I mean, they are kind of similar in a way. You know what? I have a theory for Jerry and Derpy, and I'm curious to see what you guys think of my theory for it. So, you know how like when the Mayor's update was, released and all that sort of thing. Very long time ago now, actually. It was like actually probably one of the first updates. I was like actively doing a skyblock, and well, not really. Mares came after dungeons, didn't it? What did dungeons come after mares? Ooh, fucking hell. My memory of this isn't very good. I'm pretty sure mares were after dungeons though, but it was one of the updates, one of the first updates that I or you know, one of the first updates I was like actively playing Skyblock while it was released. And yeah, mares were interesting. So my theory, okay, my theory. Dungeons first, stop making me feel old. I'm sorry, man. The passage of time is unrelenting. Okay, we'll not like, we'll not put any existential dread in the viewers today. That will be for later. Uh, uh, hold on, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I said oh yeah, and I didn't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Jerry and Derpy. Oh yeah, Jerry and Derpy. So you know, I feel like they put a lot of effort and thought into making Scorpius as a mare. I feel like they put like you know, like they thought about it a lot. They you know put a lot of time and effort into thinking of all the items for him, like the you know the mystique and the character building around the Scorpius mare. Like you know, we have what do you call it? We have uh, I forget who his name is. Who's the Dark Auction guy? Sirius? I think it's Sirius. We have Sirius, the Dark Auction guy. He runs Dark Auctions every now and then. So what if we have as a special mare, Sirius's brother, who like buffs Dark Auctions and then adds in, you know, we get a whole bunch of like new items that only come around every now and then. So they're going to be rare and they're going to be, you know, they're going to be quite valuable and it's going to be a event where it's like, oh, you know, you should get on, so you should you can get the new items, and you know these items are going to be highly sought after and they're going to be valuable, and it's going to be a fun event because when it all comes on, you know, people are going to get a lot of value out of it. Anyway, that sort of thing. And then they were like, "Ah, yeah, nice, good special mare." But you know, we got some other stuff to do on this update, so we're just gonna continue working on it. Yeah, we're just gonna continue working on it. It turns out they need to release the update, so they released the update and all that sort of thing. You know, it's all fabricated. I don't know about the admin's development things anyway, so you know, this may not have been the case, but still, it's been a few weeks since they released Scorpius, and they're like, "Ah, oh, nice, that went well," or maybe it went shit. I don't know. And then they're like, "Oh wait, fuck, we forgot to make two special mez. Shit, Derpy." That's kind of what it feels like with Derpy and Jerry. That's kind of what it feels like. It's like, ah, shit. You know, we put a lot of effort and thought into making Scorpius, and then they just were like, oh fuck, we forgot to make these other two because they said they were gonna add three. Derpy and Jerry really do feel like that. And you know, maybe they can add more special mares in the future, and you know, we can have rotations where you know, we can have some new special mares or something, or maybe new mares in general. We haven't had a new mare as far as I know. I mean, we've had special mares with was it Dante and Technoblade on a technicality, although that was kind of its own special event, really. I don't know. But, you know, that's kind of what it feels like. It's kind of funny. I feel like Scorpius is, you know, very official, very, like, you know, intended. And then Derpy and Jerry were like, ah, shit. We forgot to make special mare. How do I get into mining for money? Look up a guide. That is what I would suggest. I should really, like, have a guide on hand to like give to people who are stand stream, because that's a very, very common question. If anything, I should put it in the FAQ and actually find a video so that, you know, people asking that question can get a good and proper answer to it. But yeah, I don't know. See, that's effort, and I'm lazy. So there you go. Mining D-Bal Mithril. I mean, I should probably do Magma Fields Mithril, but this is a lot more mindless. Like with Magma Fields Mithril, I have to swap you know, I have to swap abilities. I mean, I don't really have to swap ability. I mean, it's the good part about it is that you can swap abilities to get this crazy efficiency. There's a lot of swapping involved with it, and you know, I don't really put a lot of mental what's the word? I don't really put a lot of mental effort into the game while I'm streaming. I don't know. I like to just sort of bing chilling, relax, and as you can tell, I've been doing that because I forgot that well, not forget, but this lobby is clearly genned into, so I need to find a new lobby. So I've just been mining in a lobby for a good bit, which I can't even use because it's been genned into. That's an L. That's an L for your boy. Speaking of L's, well, actually not. It's not really speaking of L's, but what I do need to do. What I do need to do is I need to hold on. I need to put my stream in the Mining Cult Discord to get more people in here for absolutely no reason. What happened to all your bits? I turned them all into coins, Delicious Duck, because I feel like they're not going to add any new bit items anytime soon. That is the reason. And even if they did, to be honest, I feel like there wouldn't be much reason to have a shit ton of bits. Unless actually the thing they add is worth a lot of bits, I think that would make it a good bit to coin ratio. But you know when they added like the hecatome and the champion enchantment, it didn't really from what I remember at least, it didn't really spike up the bits to coin ratio a lot, which I thought, you know, would happen if they added something, you know, to the community shop with bits and all that. So my reasoning does seem a bit flawed in holding on to all the bits for that. Anyway, hold on. I need to do the thing. Mining content. I'm sorry, Vexos HD. You're really like high effort 40 mil an hour. Fucking, you know, really high quality video. He's actually got like a really good thumbnail and all that sort of thing. Step aside, Vexos. My stream is getting put in the mining content category. I swear I'm spamming mining content with just my streams. It's fucking brilliant. It's actually class. Implodent deleted 5 messages by Hyper in Hall of Shame. No way. Hall of Shame is still incredibly sus. But there we go. I gifted over $100 in subs to Dulkir last night. Holy fuck. If you enable donos, I'll give you 900 bits. Isn't that $9? So that's like £8. That is money. I will enable donos at some point. I mean, I did a lot of like tax stuff with YouTube, so I'm feeling like you know, I'm not feeling like I don't trust Twitch with my tax information or, you know, my personal information. Because, you know, I've been in that. Oh, why the fuck? Okay, there we go. I've been in that mood with YouTube, so maybe I will. It's more likely nowadays, although actually not really, because to be fair, I've been trying to do a lot more. You know, I'm busy basically. I'm busy. That's why I've been streaming a lot. Getting powder to start making good profit is so horrible. It's like 30 hours of mining Hearthstone within a chest to get into mining. Well, Ali, if powder grinding is, you know, not particularly enjoyable to you, then you know, the actually starting to mine is not really going to be all too much different than that. And, you know, basically don't focus on it, man. It's not particularly horrible. I think it's just, you know, people seem to go into it with the attitude of it being some sort of exciting thing when it's supposed to be a vibing thing, you know? Like, it's not supposed to be a thrilling, like, you know, there's no excitement in this, if you get what I mean, right? It's a vibe thing. I don't know. Anyway. OMG, my favorite streamer is live. Nice, man. Thank you for calling me your favorite streamer, LRHam. That's very nice of you, man. Hello, the Dragon Sitter. Hello, Pollute. Why is your money so heavy in the UK? So heavy? What do you mean by that? Oh, pounds. Ah, big brain. Yeah, my brain, yes, brain large. Brain remembered that my pound, my currency is pounds. Yes. Um, it just is, man. We just we had, our currency just has so much weight. Okay, maybe that was bad. Hold on, is this lobby genned into as well? Am I gonna have to find another new lobby? Not like it's surprising. Wait, hold on. Do I have efficient miner enabled? I do. Why? Okay, there's also lag. This is going particularly brilliant, boys. This is going very well. This is not going shit at all. What are you talking about? Do you stream on Twitch or just YouTube? I stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, yeah. Restreaming, it's an interesting thing. I I don't know if I tried. I mean, I did attempt to try and do a thing where you have two instances of OBS open. Like, instead of doing restream, what you can potentially do is have two instances of OBS open, and and you can stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time using that. Although it's a bit more scuffed in a way, like it's not really what you're supposed to do, but it's a potential way of doing it. And in theory, because it doesn't go to like restream and then it splits out to YouTube and Twitch from restream, in theory it'll have less latency, and I can also do more. I don't think I can schedule a stream with restream, or at least I don't know if I can. And also, like, restream has like a paid tier which unlocks features and stuff like that, so in theory I could just get those features normally if I just streamed directly, using that like 2 OBS setup. I don't know. I haven't looked into it enough, or basically I haven't figured it out. I haven't done it. Anyway, I thought all gravity was the same. Potentially pollute. Potentially. It's all relative, you know. Powder mining is super fun. I actually do like powder mining. It is pretty good. I think it's like if it made more money, I wouldn't be opposed. Actually, it does make a decent amount with sludge. I don't know, I think if there was more to powder mining than, like, I don't need powder really. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a way I could, incentivize powder grinding. Because like the chests are kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie to you, lads. The chests are kind of fun, but there's no reason to do them. I don't need that much powder, and I don't. Yeah, there's just no reason for me to powder grind. I mean, there's not. I don't even gemstone mine, and there's a good reason for me to gemstone mine. So it's not like it's reasons that's holding me back from doing certain things. Maze Runner says, "What brain?" Croatia is changing to euros at the start of 2023. I see. I see. Did you know Amazon is stupid? They sent me the wrong PC. That's unfortunate, man. That's a bit stupid for Amazon, as you said. Genned into. It is 12M an hour. 12 mil an hour, I see, I see. I can't even get... This is some bullshit, man. I'm going to find another lobby. Still genned into. It's a bruh. It's a bruh moment. Un bruh momentum. Okay, let's see. Is this lobby genned into? Is this lobby also laggy? Yes. But then again, every lobby in Hypixel is going to be laggy. Well, maybe. But, lag does not deter me. I will do it. I will do the thing. At least this area isn't genned into. We'll take that. This 4 area, I guess 3.5, because that's kind of... That's not even a half one, is it? That's like a tiny sliver of a mithril cluster. But let's see. Oh god, the lag. is I think the lag is going to be the main thing about this lobby in particular. The lag does seem quite abysmal in this lobby. But you never know. It potentially could get better. You know, what a lobby doesn't remain laggy forever. I tell you that. A lobby does not. A lobby can be laggy, but that doesn't mean it will be laggy forever. So basically, I'm coping. Hello again. Hello, SL Dell. Welcome. Welcome to stream. Okay, I think maybe this lobby will be laggy forever. Maybe. But you know what? Maybe I can just, hope. If I just hope and pray, and maybe it will just not be laggy. Maybe that's just what it will be. Makash, I will get a maxed Chimera 5 gemstone gauntlet. Nice. Sounds good, man. I mean, I back that. I think that's a good idea. Um, yeah, I do want to do that as well. Actually, interestingly enough, I see I've got champion on my gauntlet now. It used to conflict with compact. Like you used to not be able to put champion on a gauntlet that had compact on it as well. Because I tried and it didn't work. And now it does work. And now I have champion on it. Very cool. I think champion gains levels from XP. I think it gains it from combat XP. Because I remember one time it was like, oh, it's a certain amount of kills. And then it was a certain amount of combat XP. Has it changed again? What? Hold on. What even is champion? What does any you say champion is? I'm curious. I want to know. Yeah, it is combat XP. Because I remember at one time it was amount of kills. Unless it was never a amount of kills, and I'm just hallucinationing. It's always been combat XP. Oh dear. Oh no. No, I swear it was kills. Pollute. No, you can't be doing me like this. I swear it was kills at one point. I can swear, man. You see me do it every stream. Well, I've got the best jokes. I was scrolling Reddit today, and I I made a I saw a post. I was gonna comment a joke, but it was it was gonna be a bit politically incorrect. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna get banned for this. I don't think I will. It was a funny joke though. I knew it wouldn't be received well by the subreddit. Well, yeah, it was a bad idea. I was also thinking about putting in the comment. All right, it's time to get banned. See you later. I don't know if I can repeat the comment though. I don't think I can, but it was a funny one. No balls. Ah, shit, man. I guess I have no balls. But I can't do it, man. I can't just. The context would just. It'd be like explaining the joke, or whatever. It'd be like dissecting the frog or something. You know, it would. In me telling you about the joke, it would just kill the joke, and in killing the joke, it also wouldn't be funny either. So unfortunately, I guess that one just has to remain in the realms of that one time where I was like, oh, I've got a really. What's that? There's an equivalent one to this. It's like, um, I forget what it is, but it's sometime like I think it's when someone says like they have a joke and then they can't share it or whatever. So it's like, why'd you even tell me then? But I don't know. I thought I would mention it. It was funny. Um, the Tiny Joe collected an auction for 163 mil. Don't make fun of my nickname. The Tiny Joe. Why is it tiny, Pollute? Tell me. Why is it tiny? Why is the Joe tiny? Maybe he's talking about the Joe that comes into stream. Why are you talking about Joe like that, man? I'm sure he's big. He's not tiny. Give the joke no balls. Give the joke no balls. Yes, the joke has no balls. I have castrated the joke. Is castrated just the balls, or is it also everything? Questions with Makash. 25 mil flip took 1 month to sell. I mean, I guess in terms of in terms of Scorpius, if you're doing it with Scorpius and you're supposed to, if you do it in bulk, that's where that's where the big monies come from. Because although things may take a long time to sell, if you do it in bulk, Um, the long time to sell, you get much more of a payout after it's all done. But the thing is, I don't do that with Scorpius. I kind of just do the shit way. I do a few for some reason. I don't know why I do this. Every Scorpius, I'll buy like a tiny amount, like only a few hundred mil worth of stuff. Whereas realistically, I should put like my entire net worth into it, because that's like in doing only a few hundred mil, I basically make no fucking profit off of it. I really need to like when I do the thing for Scorpius, I really should I really should do a lot more so I can actually make some good profit, because uh, I think the most recent Scorpius, I think I just got like the tiniest amount of mils. Maybe not even 100 mil after like a few months. It was bad. It's me, SR Dell. I have stuff for you. Ooh, I see. Well, that's very generous of you, man. But I think I will have to decline because I am incredibly lazy, and I don't know. I like this lobby, man. I don't like to. I don't want to leave this lobby at all. And if I do leave this lobby, or if this lobby ends or anything, I don't know. If that actually does happen, if I, if the lobby ends, or if I leave this lobby or whatever, then maybe. But that also, like, if I accidentally go into another lobby, I forget, then that's another reason why. Basically, it might not happen. It is what it is. Um, I think it can be either options. Term fits both, I believe. Ah, so nobles is castration. I see. Um, it doesn't have to include the thing as well, the shaft. Hey yo, papi, I'm back from my conquest. I killed the unkillable, says Sugarasaki. Um, whomst thou'st conquer? Does that actually work? I think that actually might have worked. That might have been correct medieval English. Maybe it's not medieval English. I don't know. You never know. What's your IGN? My IGN is the same as my YouTube channel name. It is Makash. What does Scorpius do? He basically buffs Dark Auction heavily with... I think it happens twice as frequently, actually. But also, he has items that... or, exclusive items in the Dark Auctions as well. But yeah, I think Scorpius is a good special mare. I like Scorpius as a special mare. In terms of the buffs, of course, the other special mares do give you more of a buff. But in terms of design, I like Scorpius a lot. I think he feels a lot more intentional than the other special mares, In terms of game design, it makes more sense. What if Jerry stats buff Wisdom? If Jerry buffs Wisdom, I will... I was about to say, out of respect, I'll buy a Jerry talisman. But I still don't like Jerry. Like, even if he does buff with Wisdom, that's nice. But Jerry, that's not... there we go. It's not Jerry doing that, it's the admins. So, we just respect the admin's inability to code versus Jerry doing something good. That is what we do. How are you gaming while waiting on the 46th hour queue to say farewell to the Queen? I think waiting in a queue like that, I mean, respect for the people doing it. Big respect and all that. Personally, I'm not waiting in the queue that long. Fuck that. No. Just no. I'll watch it on TV. That's about it. I think that's kind of just how it's gonna go. The funeral, I believe, is on Monday. Or maybe it's the bank holiday. I don't remember. But something's happening on Monday. And I probably will watch the funeral. I probably will do that. And there'll also be a coronation as well, actually. But I think that'll be in a few years. Like, I think Queen Elizabeth originally also waited a few years after her father's death to get coronated as well, out of, like, respect and shit. Imagine you didn't do that, though. Imagine it's just like, alright, come on, boys, bring on the crown. There you go. That would be that would be a bit distasteful. So it makes sense why they leave it a bit, Um, I killed the queen. Her conch hacky was very strong. I have no idea what that is. But nothing beats radiation. Are you going on about nukes again, Sugarsaki? You going on about nukes? I thought you would have run out. You seem to be very nuke happy. You should play Civ 6 actually. Gandhi specifically. He's a very, he's also very accommodating to your nuke. Uh, I think there's also like there's a perk in Civ 6. Well, not a perk. I think it's a leader trait or something called like nuke happy, I think. And you would have that trait. Does Bal buff wisdom? It does. Hey, did you read my Wattpad story already? I wrote over 102 pages. I don't do that, man. I'm not reading no Wattpad. I'm not reading no fan fiction. I'm not reading no fan fiction. Hell no. Oh hell no. What if jail is just fishing, farming, and dungeons? There would be no worse fate, and that would be the greatest deterrence against crime, having to do fishing, farming, or dungeons. Dungeons especially. In jail, I'm sorry. It's just too much, man. Funny enough, we had politics and economy class day before Elizabeth died, and we talked about her. That's an interesting one. If you're talking about, or if you were talking about the Queen before, like days before the thing, before she died, that's a interesting bit there. Because it's like the seconds before disaster meme. Like, you're talking about. That's weird, man. That's weird to think. Gandhi and me are bros. I'm sure you would be, Sugarasaki. Actually, do you play Civ 6? If so, are you a nuke happy individual? I remember I was playing Civ 6 a few days ago. I think I said that on stream. I think because I did it on the day of the stream as well. Anyway, I was doing Civ 6 one time. And basically I'd given up at that moment. I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let me just research nukes and win the game. Um, so I nuked a few so I nuked a few cities. It's just what you do in Civ 6 is, normal Civ 6 gameplay. Just do a few nukes. The problem with nukes, of course, is that it takes a little bit of time for your troops to go into the city. Or, well, I mean, like, you can't go into the city for a few turns because it's irradiated and your troops will die in like 2 turns if they're in radiated terrain. So it's kind of an L. But it means you don't have to actually use troops to attack the city. It's very efficient, to be fair. It's very efficient. Um, I'd go on more about Civ 6. I don't know. Do you guys want to hear more about Civ 6? How much I hate how fast technology goes in that game. I often get mods in that game to reduce the technology speed. It goes by too quickly. Also, the game ends too quickly as well. I oftentimes like to have like, because I don't know why, but the game will oftentimes try and push a mode where it's not very many turns. I like the really long protracted gameplay of Civ 6. I like to play a really long form of that game, even if the game takes a very, very long time. I like that it's not over too quickly. By the time Charles is coronated, all the Commonwealths will have declared they are sovereign republics. I mean, they kind of already are. Symbolically, they're monarchy, but in reality, they're kind of sovereign republics. Well, not kind of, they are, but anyway. And Charles will be too old, so William will take over. I mean, that is the thing. He will. What was it? Charles will most likely serve until he dies. I don't know if there's a thing of like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm too old. So, and then he just passes on the crown to his the next in line. That is probably a thing he can do, but I feel like he won't. If he was going to do that, I feel like it's like Queen Elizabeth didn't do that, so I feel like Charles will be the same, and he'll just do. He'll be king until he dies, like Queen Elizabeth was, and then his son will take over. I think that's probably going to be the course of events. Sid Meier's I can't fucking read. Sid Meier's Civ 4 to 6, and I nuked every fucking city. You never saw taxes raised as high as in my run. The people in my main city paid 9,000 gold per round. I love taxes. I swear I've never. Taxes aren't a thing in like Civ 6. So is that like a Civ 4 or 5 thing? Because, you know, I swear, I've never like dealt with a tax system in Civ 6. Because I've only played Civ 6, I haven't played Civ 4 or 5. The first Civ game I actually ever played is kind of interesting because it was uh, Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution, the mobile game on my iPad. That was the first Civ 6 or Civ game, not Civ 6. That was the first Civ game I played. Was like a really kind of shitty recreation. Well, not recreation. It was actually made by Civ or Sid Meier's or whatever. But it was like the iPad version. It was weird. It was interesting. It was the first time I played Civ, so it was fun. Um, and it's what got me into it. Same with like Brawl and in Smash Bros. Like Brawl got me into it. Ultimate is what I play now. But yeah, I got Civ 6, and Civ 6 is very nice. So I haven't played Civ 4 or 5, even though I'm pretty sure those are like incredibly popular. I don't know if they're more popular than Civ 6, but a lot of people have the memories or whatever of Civ 5 and stuff. And a lot of people seem to like Civ 5 more than 6, which is interesting. Seems like it seems like one of those situations where it's like Brawl versus Melee or whatever, where the successor to a genre is not particularly better. But I don't know. Continental best map. I see. I played Civ 4 and 5. In Civ 6, you can make your city produce mainly money and nothing else. Bit in 4 and 5, you can actually give them a percentage and min tax, and then the graph how high you want it to go. I see. Yeah, because in Civ 6 you can select a resource for your city to focus on, and like what was it like the population of your city? Uh, you can individually also assign a population to a tile, and sort of focus it that way. But generally, I just kind of leave it on auto. Although if like a city is just struggling heavily, I'll be like, hey yo, you should maybe focus food for a few turns so we can get more population so we can then work on other things. But generally, I do auto on that. But you need to build many monuments to do that. So play ob the highest difficulty that you have enough time to get everything. I see. Yeah. I also like to what are some other mods? Like other than mods that kind of slow down the tech pace of the game. Because actually one of the things with that is there's not enough fighting in Civ 6. A lot of the time you don't really get to do the domination side, because there's like 4 sides in the game. You can either get a victory through domination, science, culture, or religion. And oftentimes there's not really a lot of fighting that goes on, it seems, between civs. Or maybe that's something, I don't know. I didn't get a lot of fighting between civs. I mean, I did, but it wasn't a lot. And the first time I had a fight in Civ, in the Civ game I most recently played, it was like it was already the atomic era or whatever. It was already like the end of the technology space. So I never fought with any like medieval stuff, which is a thing that I always want to do. I always want to do more stuff in the medieval era. It's just the problem is that the medieval era passes too quickly, which is weird and strange. That's why I like to slow down the tech of the game. You just never get like the medieval attacking. Maybe I'm just too cautious and not aggressive enough in that time period, and just never get to fight anyway. I always feel like it passes too quickly. But yeah, at the 9K gold run, I had a civilization with over 1 million POPs in just one city, and since it's like every 1,000 person pays 1 gold, well, it's pretty darn good, but I never abused it. I see. Yeah. And then also with gold as well in Civ. I don't know how about how it is in like Civ 5 and 4, but in Civ 6 at least you can, because I was pretty well off financially in the run I most recently did. Um, so I just like bought a bunch of things. You just bought troops and you bought upgrades for your city. It's quite nice being financially well off. I had a shit ton of luxury resources, so I had like shit tons of amenities. I don't know why I was so behind in science. I always am behind in culture though, because I just culture doesn't really. I don't know. I'm sure it does benefit you a lot, but I just never focus culture for some reason. I never build a monument that gives you like 2 culture. Is that even worth it to do? I feel like it is, but I never do that. Blue cheese goblin would raise Picobulus block breaks from 4 to the power of 3 to 6 to the power of 3 right. I'm not sure what the dimensions are because I don't remember them, but Coffee has told me at one point, and I don't remember them though. That is the issue. Um, the thing is, I don't know whether Coffee has written that down anywhere, whether it's in the Discord or somewhere else, but there is a specific radius that each of the levels of Picobulus does. I just don't remember what they are, so I can't really be helpful on that one, unfortunately. I'm alive once again, Makash. Welcome back, Circulation. Welcome back to some gaming of mining proportions. Um, Yo, he's back. He is back on Wanted Legend. Also, you're back on Wanted Legend. Welcome back, man. Welcome back to a mining stream. A stream where I'm mining. A stream where I may be doing a bit of mining. Just a tad though. Just a minor amount of mining. I mean, when is it not a minor amount of mining, you know? How can it not be a minor amount if I'm mining? Pro gamering indeed. Don't buy troops. Just get buffers on your main city and make troops. Make the troops in like 2 runs. Then you can kind of pay out the other kings and buy their entire land. It's pretty funny. No radiations, sadly. Pay out their... Hold on, I was saying buy their entire land. I haven't tried buying other civilizations' cities before, but I don't think you can do that. Because they really don't like giving up the cities in Civ 6. They really don't. Like, the city is almost always you know... what's the word? Like, whenever you put a city, one of their cities in the thing, um, they're like, oh, I can't trade this under any circumstances. Yeah? Makash, what the fuck happened? Why you have 600 more subs? You've not been here for a while, Patrick Duffy. Well, a few things have happened. Mining has become more popular. Mining is now the main focus of everyone in the game. Everyone loves mining, and therefore, as a mining individual, with such a caliber as myself, you know, I have gained subscriber. Okay, maybe I'm slightly exaggerating on the mining front, but still, some things have happened. But yeah, I gained subscriber. It is very cool. 400 more subs than last time. Still same content. Indeed it is, Circulation. Indeed it is. I mean, I would change the content. Well, I mean, I say I change the content. I mean, I'm not going to change. I'm perfect. Okay, I'm not going to say that's going to be a bit much in it. You're so lucky that Lucas can't mine right now because hypixel disconnect. All people who live in Germany and use specific internet provider? Really? What? Like, specific people who use an ISP in Germany can't play hypixel right now? What? That's weird. And also, I was wondering, because it's been ages since, like, oh, it was a few days until Hosh Lucas passes me. And I'm still second. So, you know, Hosh Lucas hasn't passed me. I was like, is he just taking a long break as well? Is he burnt out on this as well? But no, it's apparently you just can't play hypixel. I guess I'm being lucky right now. That is a nice one for my position. It's also really unfortunate for Hush Lucas, man. Or at least, you know, because he wants to, I would assume he would want to play the game, so it's unfortunate, man. Do you ever want to post videos again? I post videos when I have a video to post. So if I make a video, if I have like if I want to make a video, then I'll make a video and then post it. It doesn't really go the other way around of like, oh, I need to post a video, or I want to post a video but not have an idea of what to post. You know, it doesn't work that way. It works the other way, right? Um, but anyways. But also I've been doing other things and not really been playing Skyblock a lot because I've been doing final year project stuff as usual. Um, at some point I'll get back into hypixel Skyblock. I'm sure I'll get back. I'm sure I'll return to hypixel Skyblock instead of AFKing all the time at some point. I'm sure. I'm sure. It'll definitely happen. Bro, I quit the game because mining was giving me mental issues. How do people like this? What do you mean by mental issues? I think, I don't know, I think your mentality on what you do in mining definitely influences how much you will mine. Like, if you don't like mining, or you're mining for a different reason, like if you're mining for coins, and you need like a certain amount of coins, and you know you just can't stand mining, but you need the coins, then I can understand why that would make it so that, you know, you'd be mining for without the want for mining. But yeah, mining is good, man. It's you know, you got to have the right mentality for it, I think. They're just here to not get nuked by me, says Surasaki. Potentially. Why do you have 10 viewers? Because I used to be like one of three. Um, lots of things, Patrick Duffy. I'm even more perfect. I decide to do a different thing each day, and I lose money all the time. Nice one. Smoking that Hosh Lucas pack, JK Hosh Lucas best miner. Hosh Lucas is a good miner. Yo, how are you? I'm good, kitty boy. Arval with the sad face. Arval, it's okay, oh, I forgot. I was like, wait, why did he say the sad face again? Oh, it's because he said Hosh Lucas is best miner. What about me, though? Why am I not best miner? See, Hosh Lucas doing a sad face. Well, hey, yo, where's my mining recognition? I'm joking. Arval is, oh, I read that one. Arval, it's okay, you're 5,426 out of 18 million players. Jesus. Should I come back to the game and re-download Minecraft? If you so desire, Patrick Duffy. If you want to do it, then by all means. But you know, do as I said back when you watched me. Always do the things that you want to do. Do the things that you like doing, and you know, there's not really much more to it than that. There's not really much more. What's the word? I don't know, but that's pretty much it. Do the things you enjoy. Makash cracked. I am very cracked. You know, I'm so cracked because I'm mining and I'm cracking the ores. Get it? Because you know when you anyway. But yeah, thank you, Arval. Makash, you are 18 millionth, or one above 18 millionth. Thank you, Palute. Thank you, man. Last is Schult. Ah, I see. Poor Schult, man. Schult's abused here. I'm gonna start a new profile, and if I get 100 mil in 2 days, then I'll come back officially. I see. I'd say I can stay on for 24 hours. I see. I don't see why not. I mean, you got the motivation, it seems. You've got the thing. You got the motivation to carry on. Deer is second. How dare you pollute? Deer, how dare you? Why? Why you like this? How dare you utter Deer's name in this economy? In this state of hypixel skyblock promote. You're not wrong. Deer being second, bro. I can't believe this. Man said Deer is second. He is indeed second in mithril. I see. I mean, he was the guy that macroed, right? Did he get banned or wiped at any point? Is he just a free macroer then? Or is he not macroed? No, it was Deer who macroed. I remember that. Wait, did a legit guy pass him then? If so, that's impressive. That's very impressive for number one mithril. Passing a guy who previously macroed. Then again, if he just macroed to get number one and stopped like the one mithril collection above number two, then maybe. I don't know. But still. He got wiped, then when he got unbanned, he went and macroed again. Fuck's sake, man. Fuck's sake. And I feel like shouldn't maybe this is unfair. Maybe this is not right. But shouldn't like previous offenders be, you know, looked at more harshly in Watch Dogs' eyes? Surely, right? Or maybe that's just not right. I don't know. But still. Chivio is first, I see. Yeah, have we got Chivio in the... We should get Chivio in the guild. We just yoink every single person who is on the leaderboards. On top 10. We'll just yoink them all. Every single one of them. Get in here. Get in the Mining Cult Discord. I mean, you've earned it. You've earned your... You've earned your spot, even if you don't want to be in the Mining Cult Discord. I'm sorry, it's just what you gotta do, man. You gotta join the guild. Once you join top 10 in leaderboard, you might as well join Mining Cult. Come on. Loading up Minecraft, indeed. Hello, Mr. Makash. Hello, Amy Namad. But yeah, leaderboard players of the mining variety. Mining Cult is counting on you. We're gonna have like the fucking World War II propaganda slogans going on, being like, I want you to join Mining Cult if you are a leaderboard player in mining. If you have vast amounts of coal weight, join Mining Cult today. I don't know why I'm like promoting Mining Cult so much. You know what? I know why. Because mining deserves better, man. We've only had 2 updates. We need more. We need 3. We need mining update v3. We need... You know how they said like combat or whatever is the main focus of the game, and then there's the side quest which they put mining under. We need to move mining from a side quest to a main thing. Mining must become the main thing in Skyblock. If I ever, I'm gonna champion that. If I get like big subscriber count, if I ever get YouTube rank, then I'll make that a meme, and then maybe the admins will rank up mining from a side quest to a side main. Maybe mining can be the side main to combat. I would take that. I would take mining being like on par with combat in terms of the admin's effort and development muscle. I don't know. That would be sick. I'm getting close to second in mithril. Nice, Arval. Nice. Big GG's actually. That's a large amount of mithril. Oh, let's look at Arval's big collection. Big collection. 761. A bill mithril collection would be very sick. Very, very sick. Chess game for 7M. I need to feed my gambling addiction. If you want to do some gambling, Mills, there's a few ways to do it in Skyblock at least. I don't know about... I mean, at least in Skyblock it's all, internet, fake IRL, electricity, information things. And, if it was money IRL, that would fuck you over IRL. And basically, gamble in Skyblock, not IRL. Unless you win IRL, then maybe you should have gambled. But then if you lose, then you shouldn't have gambled. That's just how gambling works. Anyway, if you want to gamble in hypixel Skyblock, there are dragons. There are the die in the AH which I will look up later, but where's the other thing? Jerry boxes. There are Jerry boxes, I think. Wait, I mean, I know these are like actually loot boxes, but is there any like rare drop from them that will actually get you profit, or are they just a guaranteed loss? I think they're a guaranteed loss. If so, that's an L. But the dices, the die, these are proper gambling here. The Archfiend dice and the, oh no, high class Archfiend dice, you know, the classy one. And then you've just got the regular Archfiend dice. And then you got the sinful dice, which actually doesn't do anything. Dragons have no odds. I think these are the main gambling things then. These are the main, you know, if you want to do a little gambling, then go to the dies. And there's even a cheaper version for the people who don't have as much coinage. There's a lower entry fee on those. You literally won't profit. Yeah, that's an unfortunate thing for dragons, but there's the potential on the dice at least. There's potentially not profit, or I guess there is no profit in dragons, but the dice, maybe. Dice indeed. Actually, you probably haven't, I don't know how much Skyblock you do, Galaxy Bolt, but, yeah. If you haven't seen, or if you haven't done a lot of Skyblock in a while, then the dies are a thing that was introduced in the Nether update. And they, yeah, you know, you get them from Blaze Slayer and you can gamble with them. Very cool. Actual gambling in hypixel Skyblock. Guaranteed gambling as well. And what do I mean by guaranteed gambling? Like, you know, technically Dragons was gambling at one point. But now there's guaranteed gambling. It's not like a change in the economy that's going to make... I guess unless the dies themselves become really common. But maybe that won't happen. But yeah, the dies are guaranteed gambling in the sense that there is potential for big wins and losses there. Well, actually, no, it is guaranteed gambling because it costs money to actually roll the die. I forget about that. It is just gambling regardless. Anyway, if you want to do a little gambling, potentially the dice is that going to fuck me over in terms of YouTube sense? Is YouTube going to be like, oh, he's promoting gambling, lads. We can't have this. And my YouTube just gets fucked. I don't know. It'll probably be fine. It'll be fine, surely. Or maybe I get more money out of AdSense because of gambling ads. The duality of YouTube. Will you get demonetized or will you just get better ads? You never know. I mean, regardless, I'm not going to get a lot anyway. I logged on permaban lol, suspicious activity, I probably got ratted. Ooh, that's a rip, Patrick Duffy. Dragon, or that one. Someone has logged into my account and banned me because I downloaded something that they can check my last login thing and log in, I don't know. Yeah, you gotta be careful with what you download, Patrick Duffy. Just with everything. Don't download sus. If they made it so you could sell mithril and gemstone powder on the bazaar, would you sell all yours? I would sell everything. I would sell all my overflow. Everything that you know, I'd make sure I have the powder to max out the most expensive Heart and Mountain Tree setup for both mithril and gemstone, of course, and then I'd sell the excess of that. So yeah, I would sell my excess, of course. But it doesn't matter because they're never going to add powder to the bazaar or auction house. There's no possibility would they do that. I'd say that's probably as likely. I mean, it's probably not as likely, but I would say it's as likely as them resetting Skyblock. I think it's that kind of probability of them doing that. There's no way that they would add those things to the bazaar. Don't download things you don't know what they are, indeed. You got to be confident when downloading. And that doesn't mean download malware with confidence. It means, you know, confidently don't download malware. That is the lesson you can take from this stream today. From this Macash stream, don't download malware. It's not good. Don't do it. I mean, no one intentionally downloads malware, of course, you know? No one does that. But just recognize when you are downloading malware and then stop. Simple. Macash has solved all forms of malware. Let's go. Yeah, there's not really much I can say or do to really help one person on this, I guess. I mean, maybe people saying like, oh, you know, don't download sus stuff. Maybe that does help one person out there, but I feel like it just doesn't, you know? I feel like it doesn't. They will never add powder to Bazaar because you need it for Skyblock levels. I mean, I think they just wouldn't add it regardless because it would wreck the economy. Not just Skyblock levels, but there are ways to buy Skyblock levels as well. I mean, minions are a clear example of that. You oftentimes will pay for minion upgrades, and museum is a way to buy Skyblock levels. You can't buy trophy fish, but you can buy carries technically, but I don't know about that one. There's probably a better example. What other ways can you buy Skyblock levels? If I was on the alpha, I could go and see what gives you Skyblock levels and be like, oh yeah, you can buy that. But I forgot. I mean, technically alchemy. Alchemy is pretty much a paid skill in itself. Although there is a little bit of effort in putting down all of the brewing stands and interacting with the inventory being as shit as it is. Actually, is alchemy still fucked? Because I never know whether it's still fucked or not, whether they've actually fixed it to where it doesn't kick you out the menu and all that sort of thing. I don't mean buying levels, I mean that if you sell powder you lose levels, which doesn't make sense. Yeah. I mean, you don't really want to ever have a thing of where you lose levels. Like if you you don't want that. However, that is an issue with the current level system on Alpha at the moment. Because for some reason they still haven't made it so that it counts the powder in your tree. So I can go up and down levels from, I mean, talismans as well, actually. If you take the talismans out of the bag, then you lose levels. If you um, if you take the powder that you have and put it into your tree, it doesn't give you the levels for it. Um, and there was another thing as well, but I forgot. But yeah, there's still ways to do that. And it doesn't really break it though, which is good. Because if it broke it, because I think there was a thing where they had it so if you lost a level and regained it, then then you could get like infinite health or whatever. And I'm pretty sure they fixed that, so that's good. They haven't added that bug to main nicely, I guess. What's your level on alpha? It changes a lot every time they add and change things. Like they made trophy fish more, or they buffed trophy fish and they nerfed Heart of the Mountain, I think, in the most recent one. But I think pet score as well. That changes as well. But yeah, I think last time I went on alpha, I was level 203. I think. I think I was that. And I think most of the XP that I have to gain from the level system, like what I don't have and what's stopping me from getting, max level or whatever. Obviously the trophy fish, but bestiary is quite a big one for me. I don't have my fishing, foraging, and farming maxed, of course. Dungeons is another big one that I'm taking a massive L on. And I was thinking about one thing. The skills. Oh yeah, I need Blaze 9. That's another thing. Blaze 9. And Sven 9, actually. I was Sven 8. Um, I'm still actually not convinced to get Sven 9 yet. Even though it would give me a decent amount of Skyblock XP, it's still not enough. Like, Sven 9 in itself gives you HP, I'm pretty sure. It gives you like 5 HP, I think. And then the levels from Sven 9 will give you, I think, a little bit of HP as well. but I don't think that's worth it. Like the little bit of HP from Skyblock levels and the level itself, the level reward from Sven 9 itself, I still don't think that's worth it to get Sven 9. Like they need to actually add something proper to it. Like Blaze Slayer even has a better one, but obviously the shining examples are Zombie and Enderman Slayer. Of course, is the best one, the best shining example of good level 8 and 9 perks. But yeah, Sven really does need a better level 9 reward. And I won't get it. I won't get Sven 9 until they give me good reward. Because Sven is... I mean, I guess it used to be a lot more effort than it is nowadays, because I feel like damage is kind of inflated a bit. Or at least maybe I've just gotten better since I last did... Or since I got Sven 9... 8, sorry. I don't know. Why is this person here? What are they doing? I don't know. Slayer, you literally pay to do? I mean, yeah, but you also do grinding in it as well. Like Slayer, it costs money to do the Slayer, but it also it's not just money. You also have to do a bit with it as well. I guess you could argue that with alchemy as well, but museum and pet score and minions are not or don't have that argument. Didn't fix alchemy yet. Alchemy is not alchemy back. Okay, Amine says they didn't fix alchemy, and then Alex is like, no, they did. God damn it. Get foraging 50. When the foraging update comes out, there'll probably be a good reason for me to do foraging. At the moment, what is it? A little bit of strength, a little bit of money. Technically, you get the coins from leveling a skill. What else? Was it strength, coins, and when Skyblock Levels comes out, a little bit of XP as well, which will give me a little bit more health. And maybe a strength, I guess, if I get to a specific level. I don't know, man. Foraging is not itchy. I think foraging is. I think foraging is not it. When they do the foraging update, yes, but not at its current state. Yo, long time no see. Hello, Soap. Foraging is one of the best skills. I would say doing foraging itself is not too bad. Even in its current state, it's not that bad. It is a bit dead, but it's kind of like what mining was before it was absolutely overhauled and all that sort of thing. You know, foraging needs the same kind of overhaul. But foraging isn't too bad. It's not like fishing. Like, you know, it's not fundamentally broken. And by broken I mean dead, not good. I mean there's a lot more fishing enjoyers than foraging enjoyers though. But that, you know, for the fishing opinion is of my own, not really of the general public. But yeah, I think foraging just needs you know, it needs that update, and then it will be good. It's kind of an unfinished skill at the moment. Alchemy is back. I did it earlier today. I see. And Pollute said it's fixed. But yeah. What was it? I think alchemy also needs a update like foraging. On my old profile, I was in a fishing guild. Don't insult fishing. I'm sorry, man. Fishing, you know, we do respect the fishers here. Slightly. Only slightly, though. It's like, you know, I'm not going to compare fishing to that. But still, I think, you know, fishing is not too bad. It's not something I would do. But you know, it's got a decent amount to it, you know. It's got trophy fishing. Maybe I would do it if they fully embrace the avatar thing that they kind of have going on. Because they kind of have water fishing and fire fishing, and, you know, if they add in earth and air fishing, then maybe I will. Like, if they lean into the avatar thing, then I feel like I will. Because that's kind of funny. But at the moment they aren't enough. But I don't know. I just don't like fishing in its fundamental state, because what it is ultimately is, you put your fishing rod in, you wait for the bobber to come up, and then you kill a sea creature. That is that is fishing. And in trophy fishing, it's instead of killing a sea creature, you just get a specific fish, or a trophy fish. I mean, they need to like fundamentally change fishing, I think, for me to enjoy it. But not to say that they wouldn't do that, but I feel like it's unlikely at this point with what they've done with fishing currently. But I don't know. Dirt fishing's the thing. That is true. But where's air fishing though? We haven't done that yet. They need air fishing, and once they've done air fishing, then I guess the avatar thing is fully complete. But yeah, they need to more. They need to do more with dirt fishing, because dirt fishing doesn't really have much to it. It is a dirt rod, right? And the thing is, it's a special rod as well, isn't it? Why did I type first? Dirt. Yeah, it's a special rod. Like, 'cause, it's one of those edition one. They need to make dirt fishing more accessible to the masses. Gemstone fishing? That would be sick, actually. If they combined fishing and mining, oh, that would be weird. Imagine I just did this and it was like, oh, you found a ore fish or something. That would be weird. Like you put your bobber in the gemstone and like, oh, the amethysts that live inside the thist. Imagine you could fish in gemstone, like with dirt fishing, you get dirt if you fish with dirt. But like gemstones, you get gemstones in some way, or like, you get gemstone fish from putting your bobber on gemstones, or oh, that'd be very interesting if they combined fishing and mining. That would be a I would do that. I would do the mining fishing combo. It'd be weird, man. Imagine mining stats also contributed to it as well. Like mining speed influenced the amount, or the speed at which you get the fish as well. That'd be weird. It'd be so weird, but it'd be sick. That's the kind of fundamental change that I think. Okay, maybe making mining or making fishing like mining is probably a bit on the side of like you just want to convert fishing into mining, but still, I think it'd be sick. I want mining attribute shards. That would be sick. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that would be very sick. Because the attribute shards from Nether, they're like mini enchantments, or they're enchantments that you can only have two of them, but they go up to 10, and they're also special in a way. There should also just be more mining enchantments in general as well. Because fishing's got a decent amount of enchantments. I mean, mining's historically not had that many enchantments. We have at least had compact and pristine as custom enchantments, and I guess experience and fortune and all that. I mean, fortune being four, not fortune being custom. But more mining enchantments would be cool as well as attribute shards. But a mining attribute shard would be very good. I mean, it's a thing that mining cult members will do all the time. Whenever an update comes out, it's like, oh, has anything changed in mining? Has anything been added, taken away, modified in any way at all in mining? Like, even in the point, I mean, I say even in the point 14 update, not like the point 14 update changed fucking everything about the game. About mining was bound to be changed in that kind of an update, but you know, in every update we'll look for anything related to mining. It's just unfortunate in point 14 that it got nerfed slightly, and then also buffed with Magma Field's mithril mining. But yeah, how have you been? I've been good, Soap. I've been very good. Today's been very good. I've had a very good day today, which is quite nice because like the days before I wasn't doing too well, so it's nice to like be on the upswing, if you get what I mean. You know, things going well and all that sort of thing. How did it get nerfed? The XP. Well, okay, XP wise, it got nerfed. Mining, in terms of money, it got buffed unequivocally. Um, but yeah, XP wise, it got nerfed. Actually, no, mining wise, yeah, money wise, it also got nerfed with mithril. Forgot about that. They also nerfed the amount of money you get from mithril. The coin sell price to the NPC from 10 to 8 coins. And yeah, they majorly nerfed, well, not majorly nerfed the XP. It went from 108.4, actually, I don't remember now. Has it really been that long to where I forgot what 108 point something it was? It was 108 point something, and now I'm 93.2 XP per mithril. Well, I mean, it's doubled in the Crystal Hollows, but you get what I mean. The number here says that. With Magmafield's mithril, they buffed the money, though. Yeah. With Magmafield's mithril, they, well, now that Magmafield's mithril is a thing, it pretty much buffed mithril through, you know, entirely, really. I mean, they definitely didn't know that Magmafield's mithril was a thing. There's no way that they would have known, but it feels like they kind of did with nerfing the mithril coin amounts, because we get more with Magmafield's mithril, with, you know, Bal being buffed as much as it was, and all that, and mithril being, you know, mining mithril in the Magmafields now. It is kind of weird. It's like the admins knew that Magmafield's mithril was going to be a thing, so they nerfed mithril prices so that Magmafield's mithril wouldn't be that OP for money. But there's no way they would have known about Magmafield's mithril. There's absolutely no way. But it's kind of weird in that way, where they didn't know that it was going to be a thing, but they nerfed the money from it anyway. Because I don't know, I don't think we had a really. Oh no, no, it was macros. That's the real reason they. Well, that's the main reason people have come to for them, because they didn't say specifically why they nerfed the prices of mithril. But most people are like, oh yeah, it's macros that caused it, which is probably more likely, and is the reason that they did it. Every gemstone would give a certain type of fish. Yeah. Yo, if I give you a bal at 95, can you get it to 100 for me? Nah, I'm sorry, man. Can't do that for you. OMG, I did commissions and got 1M. 1M? What do you mean? Do you mean like the million? It doesn't give million mining XP. What do you mean by that? Why did they have to nerf mithril prices? I believe it was macros that caused that. Or at least that's what most people are saying, why they nerfed mithril prices. $163 blocks. I remember when I did this a lot. I think, was it Coffee said my average was 170 on a Picobulus. And I remember getting 180s, 190s, and then, you know, at peak you get around 200. I think my most was 206, maybe. I've like the image of it somewhere, but yeah, like high 200s is the peak. So they get 163, 143, 154. Not really been doing good Picobuluses today. Oh yeah, they also. When are they gonna fix Pioneer? Like, that's not an intention. That surely is not an intentional nerf. When they gonna fix Pioneer? I mean, they fixed the. You know, at least they fixed the mining fiesta, and coal itself in general. I mean, that's a pretty fundamental thing in the game. Like, an actual mare just not working. Like, you know, there's a good part of hypixel Skyblock that doesn't work. But if an entire mare just doesn't work, that's a bit too far, I think. That's a bit too far for them. They kind of had to fix that. You know, if Pioneer not giving 9 wisdom on its refined thing, if that's there, it's all fine. But if an entire mare just doesn't work, then Yeah. Most you can get is 216, only achievable if you let yourself suffocate in respawning the mithril vein. That's an interesting one. I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to try if I just like dig down into a big mithril one. I need to find a properly sized mithril vein as well, but if I just dig straight into a mithril vein and wait a while until it regens, this is probably big enough. If I dig in here, AFK a bit, it respawns, I'm dying, and then I pick Obelisk. Maybe I can get a new record, potentially. Actually, you say 216. Is that has someone got that before, or is that more so theoretical? It shows correct refined bonus on alpha. I want to say that's cap because I feel like I've been on alpha recently and I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But we can check that. Hold on. Let me start running another instance of Minecraft so I can go on alpha real quick. Theory. I see. It's just a theory, a game theory. But I do want to see what I can get in a. I do want to see what I can get in a suffocating in a mithril vein. That'd be interesting. Also, the lag on the stream, if there is any, is all due to the other instance of Minecraft loading. Also, a nice thing about not doing two abilities is that the cooldown timer up there is actually true and means something. I feel like I should just not have the cooldown there when I'm doing regular magma fields mithril. Because it just doesn't work. I need a mod that, as I said before in the previous stream, I need a mod that has two cooldowns for two abilities. It's a very, very small, small player base that does magma fields mithril. But, we would appreciate it a lot. Me, Arval, probably Pollute, I think. Who else does magma fields mithril? Us lot, we would appreciate it a lot if some mod developer could do that for us. Some maintainer of any U. Just add in another pickaxe ability cooldown timer for us. That would be nice. Oh, but it's only us two. It probably is. And considering I don't really mine enough, I mean at all, in many weeks, it's probably only you that does this. And then I just every now and then do it on stream. But that is interesting. It's only us two doing this. Well, magma fields mithril, not this. A lot of people will be doing the regular CH mithril. That is that's a lot more. I mean, I bet magma fields mithril is probably. I mean, is it widely known? This is definitely a lot more widely known because multiple streamers have done it, and Rage Train showed it off in his million view video and all that sort of thing. This is most likely widely known. Magma Fields Mithril probably not so much, even though Implodent's video on it has got pretty much the same, if not more views than the video on regular CH Mithril. Okay, my other instance of Minecraft is loaded. I wonder if OBS can, hold on, General Capture 2. Hold on a second. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, okay. Wait, shit. Hold on. Hold on. If we do that, there we go, okay. There we go. Very good. Alpha time. So I'm pretty sure I can be on alpha and main at the same time, and it doesn't fuck it up. I'm like 90% sure of that. I'm like almost 100% sure. But if it fucks up, then it is what it is. I love to do what my name says. That is a very interesting name, but fair enough. I hate your gauntlet. Why? Says Gilly AP. Well, Chimera 5 gauntlet is here. It can't hurt you. It can't. I'm doing the meme wrong, aren't I? What was the meme? Oh, it's not real. It can't hurt you. Yeah, it is real, but it can't hurt you. Or at least that's what I like to think. Maybe the Chimera 5 gauntlet does hurt people. Maybe it does. Maybe just on a fundamental level, people are vehemently opposed to Chimera 5 being put on a gauntlet. But I unfortunately was not the first person to do it. That was probably Refraction or someone else. But yeah, I mean it was at least Refraction, because I saw the stream of him doing it, and I remember thinking like, ah shit, I wish I was the first person to do this. But no. I mean, at least I have one now. That is nice. But yeah, I do think, besides the Chimera 5 gauntlet, I should have a third divans drill. I've been saying this like every stream, but I should. At what XP did you start doing Crystal Hollow's mithril? Ooh, I don't know. It was a long time ago. Can I even see in my streams? Is there a... Because I remember, I'm pretty sure it was on stream when Coffee told me about Crystal Hollow's mithril. But is it? Hold on. Because there's like a time where I did grey for the longest time, and then I switched over to Crystal Hollows. Have I found the stream? Nope, that's still grey. Mining Fiesta plus Jerry Mare, no. The miner is back, no. I'm trying to find the Ooh. Okay, I'll do that later. Let me do the alpha thing. Let me do the alpha thing. But it's like a stream many months ago. Potentially 7, 8 months ago, I think it seems. Maybe that's wrong actually. Hold on. Let me go to alpha though. Okay, it didn't switch to the alpha. There we go. Okay. Okay, so on alpha, Pollute is telling me that the refined bonus has the correct. It doesn't. For God's sake, Pollute, Fetcher, whatever. It doesn't show the correct refined bonus. It grants 9 mining wisdom and still gives you 6. Unless, if I hold it, it doesn't update it either. I'm disappointed. At least I can show you my my Skyblock level now, which apparently is 217. Have they added more stuff to gain Skyblock XP from? Because I'm pretty sure it was 203. But here you go. You can see my Skyblock level here. Have I ever been on alpha for Skyblock levels on stream before? I feel like I have. Maybe I haven't a lot or something. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, as you can see, bestiary. That's a lot of XP I could gain from bestiary. You know what? Maybe that's a better way of looking at it. You know, that's a better way of looking at it. Is that I could gain a lot of XP from bestiary. It has the correct bonus though. So 19 wisdom is in theory what we should get. So wisdom stats 107.1 when holding the refined divans drill, 107.1 versus 106. What do you mean then? This, I'm pretty sure this is the same as on the main server. Also 69 XP. I hope Fetcher doesn't warp me. I think he just wants to party, that's fine. Does Chimera Gauntlet give more mining fortune, or is it a worse drill with no fuel? The Chimera is completely useless if that's what you mean. It is completely useless and has no functional purpose. In terms of what kind of functional purpose it has, is you can get 100 mining speed from Scather. That's the functional mining purpose it has. And technically, if the Scather has a Minos relic, is 133 speed from Chimera. And yeah, that is pretty much it. There is no fortune gained from Chimera. Hello, better version of better version of better. Nice. Nice username. It had correct bonus though. 4.4k is impossible. Okay, okay. I still have a lot to gain from bestiary though. I do wonder what Deathstreaks' bestiary XP looks like. Like what percentage he's got, because I'm pretty sure he's most or highest bestiary. 5 years of cookie, have you gained all the bits already? I have 160-ish. Come to hub, I have a gift. Hold on, I want to show the thing. Nexus up next. That's the best part. Indeed. 1k from bestiary is good. Okay. I have 641. Let's go. I don't have that. I feel like I don't have that bad of a bestiary. It's not too bad. Have they buffed Trophy Fish again? 810 XP. It started off at like 400 something. Don't think anybody has 2k. I see. But there's my museum. Where's... Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't take into consideration the XP that's in your tree. If I reset my tree and had all of my powder on me, I would have maxed in this. But yeah, it brokey, no worky. Anyways, there's my Slayer thing. I'm losing a lot of XP from Catacombs. Who would have thought? My... Oh, they changed minions again, I see. Because it used to be that basically only tier 12s gave you XP. And now tier 11s and tier 10s give a little bit. It's a little bit more spread out, which is nice. Because it used to basically only be tier 12s at one point. Did they add anything new? Because I gained a lot of levels, so I think it might have just been the minion change. Yeah, I think it was just the minion change. There you go. Okay, never mind. Come to hub, I have a gift. Sure. I was about to say uh-oh. As in, like, shit is gonna crash or something. Just gonna move on the main server so I don't get AFK kicked or something. Alright, what do you want, Fetcher? What do you want, Fetcher, laddie? Ooh. A refined Piconimbus with compact 10. An RGB skin. And a stack and a half of gold. Nice. Thank you, man. I will cherish this Piconimbus in my my red jumbo backpack. And I will put the other things in this backpack. Nice. With Skyblock levels, you might have good HP for tier 4 Blaze Slayer with your Frozen Blaze. That is true. I do get a big buff in. Wait, what? Me and Fetch have the same level? That's actually sick. Twinning. We have the same level. Actually, what is your XP then? Hold on. Because I'm 79 out of 100. What are you in your progression there? I still don't like levels as a concept though. 66 out of 100. I'm beating Fetcher. Let's go. Yeah, I still don't like levels as a concept, but I'm in the coping stage of it's fine. It's fine. It's gonna happen. Nothing I can say will do. At least they got rid of it out of main chat. Well, I mean, it's a setting now instead of it being default. So realistically, nothing changed with it, I guess. But anyway, but yeah, as Arval says, I'm gonna get a health buff. It's a health buff and a slight defense nerf, I think, because essentially it's replay. Like we're gaining this, but what we're losing is the buff from Fairy Souls. That's I think the only thing we're losing, and the thing that we're gaining from this is the buff from Skyblock levels, which is mostly health, and every now and then it will give you one strength. So I think the strength is probably the same. It's just that we don't get defense anymore, but we do get a lot more health. So we get slightly less defense, a lot more health, and probably the same amount of strength. So, Makash, what purse you got right now? 1M. So, if I go to the Nether, what's my Frozen Blaze looking like? 3,810 health, 1.8, 1.9-ish K defense. I'm thinking, I'm thinking with hold on. Lol, only two. I fucking knew. I fucking knew it. God damn it, man. SMH, flexing level. SMH, man. But yeah, lots of EHP. Potentially with Jerry as well, I could get some good tier 4 blazes done. Because I'm so hyped for Jerry as well. Because not only is it 10% more true defense, it's 10% more damage. I mean, not 10% more damage actually. It's 10% more strength, crit damage, attack speed, fucking everything. It comes out, I feel like, to a lot more than 10% damage. Because every bit of the damage equation being buffed by 10%, I feel like it will come out more than 10% extra damage. And then also, of course, we have health, defense, and true defense being buffed by that 10% as well. So Jerry's going to be very, very nice for Blaze Slayer. I just hope that this update is going to come out. I mean, even if it doesn't, at least. Even if it doesn't, I'm still going to hopefully be able to do a lot of tier 4 blazes during Jerry. But if the update does come out, then I'll have a lot more health as well. And I think EHP. If I look at my EHP, I'll go onto my island so that it's a little bit less influenced by Legion and all that sort of thing. So combat stats, my EHP using my Frozen Blaze is... Oh, I can't... Oh, I just realized... Oh, wait, no. Okay, I was about to say I can't compare it to main because I'm in the Crystal Hollows, which gives me Lonesome Miner buff. So wait, hold on. 38k. I just remembered that you can disable the Lonesome Miner buff. So 38k EHP on Alpha, whereas on the main server, if I just disable Lonesome Miner real quick, whereas on main server I have an EHP of 54k. Wait, what? Hold on a sec. I have 2,924 health on main, 1,700... Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot to put on my blaze pet. Anyway, there we go. 62,545 health versus on main 54,291. So that's a good bit of extra EHP there. Please give me coins. No, I'm sorry, man. I'm not going to give you coins. BRB seeing a bit pollute. I maxed out my divan, gauntlet, and artifact of power when I check. It's fine, man. I can't be checking people, man. Otherwise, everyone wants to be checked. But that's good, man. Keep up the mining upgrades. Very good. More money is on your way. You will get large amounts of coins with your mining upgrades. But I can't travel to hub on alpha. That's a rip, man. That's a rip. Is there anything on alpha that I could do before I leave? I don't think there is anything new on alpha to check. Nothing. I don't think there's anything new on alpha. I'm just going to return to monkey. How much money do you have? I have a decent amount of money. And I'm also going to re-enable Lonesome Miner for no reason at all. And back to mining. Jump in the void with all your coins. I wouldn't even lose any of it because of cookie buff. But nah, man. Wait, how much money do I have in my piggy? Actually, that's a yeah. I only have 14 mil on me at the moment. And yeah, hold on. Let me just fix something. Oh look, I have no money on me. Oh dear, I have no money. You can't request for money now. Oh wow, all of my money has disappeared. Beggars can't see my money anymore. Nice. All of my money is just vanished. It's gone. Sheesh. Yes. Sheesh indeed. I need more coins though. I need to hoard more. I need to hoard more coins. He has no money. I think Fan19 should give him another 50 mil. Yeah. That's one of the nice things, I guess, about having all my money in the bank, is that it looks like I have a lot less coins than I do. Well, the fuck, didn't you have 2.8 billion XP a month ago? I don't remember my... I haven't really tracked my XP rates. The only thing that was tracking my XP rates for the longest time was the Senator website. And then since I joined Mining Cult, that's just kind of been a resource that's left to me. So I don't really know what my progression is like in XP. But I guess recently it's not been that great because I haven't been playing a lot of Skyblock. But potentially in the future it could be potentially a lot more. Especially with Magma Fields Mithril. I haven't done Magma Fields Mithril a lot. And that's a new thing. So if I get good at Magma Fields Mithril, it has a higher peak than regular CH Mithril as well. So I'm excited to have the free time to be able to do a lot of that. And see what XP I can get to. It'll also be interesting because it'll be a new grind. Because, last time well, not last time I grinded Crystallo's Mithril, but, I haven't, because I've been, pretty much since Magma Fields Mithril came out, I've been focusing more on my final year project. But then once I can get back to Skyblock, I can do Magma Fields Mithril. Potentially fun. Magma Fields Mithril is better during Jerry Fiesta. I'm so interested to see how Jerry is going to be. If Jerry buffs Wisdom, that's going to be sick. I mean, there's a good chance it won't. But if the admin's, brokied, then that would be very sick. 10% more Wisdom would be sick. And yeah, what was it? Fucking, as Arval's saying, you don't need to swap to Baal. or you don't need to use silverfish at all uh, during Jerry. Specifically, when there's two mining, when there's a mining fiesta and Cole's 50 extra wisdom, it gives you 125 extra wisdom, which means Bal will give you more mining wisdom than silverfish. I calculated this at one point, and I think it was 123 wisdom is what you need. You need 123 more wisdom, and then Bal becomes better than silverfish. And then they made it so that, the Fiesta gives 75 and regular coal gives 50. So that combined, of course, 125, is going to mean that Bal is better than silverfish. And then during a mining Fiesta with a coal, you don't need to switch to silverfish anymore, which is a nice bit for efficiency as well. You don't need. I mean, the fishing rod was not really as annoying as the swapping abilities thing. It'd be nice if there was a better way of swapping abilities, um, but I don't think they will do that, unfortunately. But yeah, that's also a fun thing there, is that I won't have to swap pets during the mining fiestas in Jerry, because they'll all have the 125 extra wisdom, because it'll be 3 per coals always. Should be very nice. And I think Jerry will potentially have 3 mining fiestas in it. I think. I don't know if it's a. I think it's a case of Jerry can either have 3 or 4 or 2 or 3. I think that's a. There's something where, like in the rotations, because it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not the same every time. There's a chance that you can either have 1 extra fiesta or 1 less fiesta. I think. I mean, maybe it is 3 every time. I'm not sure, but I think there might be a thing of you either get an extra fiesta or not. But I don't know whether it's 2 or 3 or 3 or 4. Since no Barry, I think 3 is secured. Ooh. Oh wait, fuck! I forgot about that. They got rid of Barry. They got rid of Barry. Yeah, there's no way that he could come in bugged in Jerry, because he doesn't. He won't show up in the regular elections anyway. So he's not going to be bugged and show up anyway. So we're going to have. Oh, that's sick. We won't have to have Barry during Jerry either. So we're just going to have more of the better mares. Oh, that's sick. This Jerry is going to be so sick. I'm going to get Blaze 9. Okay, no, I'm not going to get Blaze 9. I'm going to do a lot of Blaze Slayer. I'm not going to get Blaze fucking 9 during a Jerry. That's a bit wishful thinking. But I'm going to get a lot of Blaze Slayer done. I'm also going to get a lot of XP mining done, and obviously I'll be focusing on Skyblock. I won't be doing my final year project. I've been doing a lot of my final year project, so I'll be able to focus on Skyblock, which will be nice. Barry was good. I mean, Barry wasn't. Barry with his whatchamacallit, with his secret perks, wasn't that bad. I think Diaz did become like the worst mare after Barry got his secret perks. Because he did buff enchanting a decent bit with the 2 extra. I mean, he buffed enchanting XP itself, but he also gave you 2 more clicks and super pairs, which I thought was quite a nice thing. Um, and that kind of made him better than Diaz anyway for me. Although Diaz, I mean, to be fair though, I do get a lot of interest nowadays, so Diaz wouldn't be that financially bad for me, because not a lot of people take advantage of interest. So in terms of like, because Diaz inflates the economy in the sense of Diaz will give everyone money. However, Diaz won't give everyone the same money. Diaz will give you percentage more interest. So the people who have more interest get more money. So, people who have a lot of money in their banks, like me, get a lot more out of Diaz than people who don't. So basically, rewarding me for having interest, or getting a lot of interest, is not a lot of money though. It's a very tiny amount of money. It's like 25% more on, I think I get a mil in interest, I think. I get, actually, no, I get more than a mil. I get 994, so that's almost a mil in itself. And then I get 133 there. So I get 1.1-ish mil, which then plus 25% will give me around 260k probably extra money. And that's throughout her reign. So you get interest every 31 hours. 31 hours divided by 5 days. Can I do the maths on this? 120 hours divided by 31. You probably get about 4 interests. So you probably get I probably get about a mil extra coins, roughly, from Diaz. So I get a mil, roughly, when Diaz is. It's kind of like a Scorpius. That's not actually that bad. This is a certified instant vertical redstone moment. Did you like it? Did you like my instant vertical redstone video? I should do more redstone videos. I haven't done a redstone video in a while. And I recently got interested in making a display because I saw on Reddit someone was trying to make a color display by putting like colored glass behind a lamp, and it doesn't really work too well, to be honest. But what does work well, and what someone put in on Reddit as well, is if you put tinted glass, which is a thing in the more recent versions of Minecraft, if you haven't played them recently, is a glass that blocks light. So it's a transparent block which doesn't let light through, which is a bit weird to say, like a transparent block. Like you can see through the block, but it doesn't let light through, Minecraft light through, in that way. So if you put tinted glass over redstone lamps, it makes them look so much better. Like the difference between one that has tinted glass over it and one that doesn't, it looks so much better because when the redstone lamps are off in the regular vanilla texture pack, they're kind of orange and they kind of stand out a lot. Whereas when they're behind tinted glass, the contrast between a lit pixel and an unlit pixel or redstone lamp, it's so much better. It looks so much nicer. So I've been thinking of making like I mean, I've always wanted to try and make a redstone display, a redstone lamp display. The problem is like it's very hard. The wiring is very fiddly, and it's like, I I have the very unrealistic goal of wanting every single redstone lamp block to be self-illuminative, whereas most people will go with a 2x2 one. That also reduces lag because less light updates. That is, yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I think, yeah, it's also the problem with most people. I say most people. Um, Matt Batwings, who is a YouTuber who does that kind of thing, he just doesn't really deal with that whatsoever. In the sense of he doesn't use redstone lamps because he just retextures iron trapdoors, which just kind of works way better anyway because redstone lamps have a 2 tick um, shut off time. Like when you stop powering them, they'll stay lit for 2 ticks, which is a bit more laggy. Whereas iron trapdoors don't do that. So what he does is he has iron trapdoors retextured to look like a lit pixel or an unlit pixel. But yeah, so basically he doesn't have the lag there because the iron trapdoors don't have that 2 tick delay in them from shutting off. So ultimately, trying to make a redstone lamp display, it kind of is futile in that sense because you can just use that retexturing technique. However, for people who don't have a tech, or people who aren't using your texture pack, it works for them at least. You don't have that issue. You don't have to use a texture pack at least. But I feel like that's a very niche use case there. The better use case would be a A display that has every single block being able to be lit um, independently, which is very hard to do with Redstone, especially in Java, because lines, when they're like a block apart, really like to connect to each other. Because yeah, it makes a lot more sense to make each pixel 2 by 2 blocks, really, which I don't like. I like the idea of having a display entirely 1 pixel by 1 pixel instead of 2 by 2 pixels. I think, I don't know. Personally, it just seems a lot more satisfying to me. Um, Although it's probably, I'd say it's not possible. It probably is, but if no one's done it since, and there's a lot better, more smarter. Jesus, I guess they are more smarter if I'm saying more smarter, but a lot of intelligent people out there, and they aren't using the 1x 1 pixel layout for it. So there's most likely a good reason that it's not um, been done. But I still like the idea. But the tinted glass thing is a very cool thing. Maybe, I mean, I was about to say maybe he could use it, but uh, he's still just going to use the trapdoors because they don't have that delay thing. Anyways, 50 bill bank when? I would love to have that much money. Also, hello. I don't know. The text is different, so I don't know what your name is. Um, that also reduces lag because I heard that one. Hey yo, Paloo, thank you, man. That's sick. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, thank you for the $5, man. That's very, very nice of you. That's incredibly generous of you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Paloo. That's so nice of you. This is my yearly allowance you are taking from me. Don't give me your yearly allowance, man. No, that's for you. Don't donate with money that is not rightfully mine, you know? That money is for you, surely, because it's your allowance, you know? I only had to pay $3.50 for that. Oh. Is that a thing that like YouTube said, oh, this super chat only cost you $3.50 or something? But still, that's very, very generous of you, Palu. Very, very generous, man. Thank you so much. 1x1 is just too laggy if you somehow make it. Plus, it's too thick on Redstone. I mean, it's more laggy in the sense of there's more things happening in a way. But, well, you wouldn't have to have as large of a display, I think, with a 1 by 1 lit redstone thing. Because with a 2 by 2 one, you have to make it larger to compensate in terms of pixel count. But with 1 by 1, it's smaller in that way. But I feel like it'd be less laggy if you made a 1 by 1. The thing is wiring it though, is like how are you going to make it so that each line is independent from each other? It's a lot easier to do that with the 2 by 2 than a 1 by 1. But it's not impossible, it's just very hard. And probably does make it more laggy actually, because you have to somehow put one line of redstone next to another, which kind of I guess makes it so you have to use repeaters, and then that puts in a lot of lag into the thing. There's actually two forms of lag there. First super chat's 30% off. Oh, I see. I see. That's very interesting. I wonder where like the 30% off comes from. Like, does it give me? I mean, I don't. There's no way it would give me less money, because that doesn't really make sense. So I'm assuming YouTube would take less of that then. If so, that's sick. But yeah, regardless, thank you so much, Blue. It's very, very generous of you. Um, but what was I also going to do? I was going to uh, hold on. Would you, actually? I'm gonna put you on the. He gives you the full amount. That's sick. That's very nice. Uh, yeah, I'm obviously gonna put you on the dono board, on the dono wall. You're getting dono walled. But yeah, I'm gonna put you on the wall, on the golden wall. Do you want to be Fetcher or do you want to be Pollute? What would you like? Pollute. Fetcher. Gasp. I can't be outdone. Oh dear. Unwanted Legends about to send money, maybe, I don't know. 1x1 is just too laggy if you somehow make it, plus it's too thick on redstone. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I was about, yeah, was it, did I finish what I was saying on the laggy front? Because there's two forms of lag, I guess, in redstone. There's lag in terms of the delay of the redstone itself. Um, but there's also lag, of course, in terms of the game. Like, the game will lag if you have too much going on. And then the redstone itself lag, there's delay with the redstone if you have a whole bunch of repeaters, for example. Each of those will introduce 2 game ticks of delay at least. But yeah, you would like Fetcher? Okay, I will put you on the donor wall, man. Once I leave this lobby, day 11. Probably a good few minutes left, I guess, of this lobby. Actually, how long is this lobby gonna last? It lasts for day 15 sometimes, or all the time maybe. I don't know. I will forever be on the Makash wall. You indeed will. You'll be on the golden dono wall. Yeah, but once I next go onto my island, I will put you on the dono wall, man. Again, thank you so much for that. 2x2 displays like 14 blocks wide, but 1x1 would probably be like 100 plus, depending on the resolution of the display. Yeah. The 2x2 display is 14 blocks wide. Oh, I guess you're talking about like how deep it will go, maybe? You know, the 1x1 bit of it will incur a lot of complexity and how you're not going to like interfere with the lanes. That's the main thing with 1x1. Is like trying to get redstone that close together is very hard. Because I tried to do it with my redstone memory, my redstone RAM or whatever, if you will. I tried to make that a 1x2x or 2x1 cell design, and it does work. It's just unfortunate that it has some downsides to it. Mainly that, what is it? What was the main downside of it? I can't remember. Oh yeah, like the side, um, the read and the write, I believe, have delay in them. The delay, quite a big delay as well. It's like a repeater every other block, which isn't too bad considering it only gets larger for the amount of bits that you add to the memory. Which isn't too bad because most of the time Redstone CPUs will, or not Redstone CPU, Redstone computers will generally be 8-bit to, you know, 8-bit, 16-bit. Generally, Redstone computers will not be 32 or 64-bit. They'll be like 16 generally at like their highest because yeah, I don't know. They generally don't make 32/64-bit Redstone computers. It doesn't make sense really to. I guess it does. I think 32 would make sense because 16 does limit your number capacity quite a bit. Whereas 32, you have a lot of number capacity there. Like 20, or was it 2.17 billion versus 16, where it's like 65,000 or something. It's quite a massive jump. But still, generally, people don't make 32-bit Redstone computers. Um, Forgot you exist. Hi, do you go through the full circle of the route or just a couple of blobs? I go through the full circle of the route, yeah. But welcome back, Sug Hunter Lover. Um, My cat is so annoying. I just gave him treats, and now he is begging for more treats. I see. It's kind of like my sister's dog. My sister's dog will just like. I don't think he'll ever be full. Like, my guy will always be wanting food and treats and all that. He's like Kirby in a way. You're just a bottomless pit. Only way to make a 1x1 compact is to use command blocks, spawn redstone blocks on the pixel you want it to be on. Yeah. That would be... I mean, with command blocks, you don't necessarily need to use lamps though either. If you're doing a command block computer, you have a lot more. It's obviously going to be a lot faster. You have a lot more memory to work with because every block. I bet you can make it so that a block could resemble multiple bits of information as well, somehow. Actually, no, you can obviously because you can have a chest filled with various different items in it. You can have a chest filled with shulkers full of various different items in it. You can store a lot of information. You can have hold on, no, you can have entities with minecarts with chests, and you don't have to worry about them. You don't have to worry about hoppers and taking items in and out. You can work with commands. Like command block computers are a lot more powerful, but I generally like to prefer. I like the idea that you could make the redstone computer in survival. I don't know why, but that appeals to me quite a lot. Um, so I generally don't like. I mean, I do like the command block computers as well. I think they're very impressive and still very cool. Um, but I like the sort of survival friendly computers. Not like you would really build one in survival. Although I would want to actually. I would really want to make a redstone computer in my survival world. But yeah, I like both of the categories, but I do prefer the vanilla friendly one for some reason. I don't know, maybe it just feels more it feels harder, but then again, it's not really hardness that makes it fun. Like, you can add all sorts of restrictions. You can make it like, oh, you want to be pistonless, but even still, I'd want to use pistons. I like the vanilla friendliness of it, though. That's not vanilla friend, sorry. Survival friendly. I don't. I like the idea of, using all of the redstone capacity in the game, pistons, comparators, all that sort of thing. Uh, it seems fun, man. Like you can be very creative with your redstone to make a computer faster as well. I think that's got some funness to it, you know. Mana 60 mil powder. I do have 60 mil powder. Why don't you mine in the magma fields anymore? It's harder to do on stream, and I probably would be able to do it on stream if I had the practice with it. It's mainly because I just don't mine enough off stream anymore to where I don't have the good practice for it, and you need to practice really for magma fields mithril to get it down properly. Um, so when I get more free time to mine in my spare time a lot more and do a lot more magma fields mithril mining, then I most likely will be able to do it on stream again because I'll be able to do it on stream without losing efficiency and basically being shit at it. Um, and yeah, if I, once I get better at it, doing it on stream, then obviously it'll be just more XP per hour as well, which is just best of both worlds in a way. So I will do it eventually. It's just I need to get better at it really. And that comes with practice, and that comes with me getting my final year project more done, and getting more free time essentially. Why don't I the one with command blocks? You can just use three score. Oh yeah, scoreboards. I completely forgot about scoreboards. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. You can just use three scoreboards for X value of the pixel, Y value of the pixel, and color of the pixel. Yeah, with command blocks as well for a display at least. Yeah,
You don't have to use redstone lamps either. You can use just colored blocks themselves. You can have a color display, and you can have a lot of detail about with a command block made display. Because you got like the entirety of the Minecraft block palette to make different things on, and you're not really restricted with delay either. Um, you're not really restricted with delay in the pixels, and you can make it as large as you want. And I feel like a command block, a command block computer would be very, very interesting. Actually, have I seen a good one? I don't think I've really seen a good one. Because what I'm mostly thinking of is the Atari emulator that Seth Bling made a long time ago. Um, but in reality, a full-on command block computer would be really interesting. Although I feel like it would be, I don't know. It's definitely not anywhere not as impressive as a Redstone or a vanilla computer. No, I say vanilla. It's all vanilla anyway. It's survival. That's the word I'm looking for. But I don't know. You can clone already pre-made displays to simulate apps as well. Yeah, yeah. I definitely, because I've seen a lot of Redstone computers. I don't think I've seen a proper command block computer though. That would be very interesting to see. It's not really the hardness that makes it fun, Macash 2022. Look, man, you can't just quote me randomly and expect it to not sound sus. I wonder if you can quote that and it not sound sus. Maybe that. Would that actually sound sus? Quoted. Maybe. Can we have a Macash SMP? On hypixel? Or, or am I going to have to host a server here? What are we saying, boys? But nah, I don't think a Macash SMP is going to happen. If I was to run a SMP, there's a few ways I could go about it. I could have just a regular survival world with regular rules and all that sort of thing. I could go the 2B2T route of just being like, fuck it, anarchy. Um, or I could do some custom shit with it, but that requires effort. Hypixel, yeah. I mean, I could also do the hypixel route and just sort of very easily make a server with hypixel. But I don't think I want to do that. There's going to be some restriction somewhere if it's hosted with hypixel. Hello, Doom Hunter Whitey. Welcome. Welcome to mining. I was wondering why I couldn't insta-mine gold, but I had MS1 disabled somehow. Weird. Weird and strange. Strange and weird. $160. Do I need to be one more over that way to get more? I think I do. I think I need to be slightly over this way. I don't know who I don't know who this person is, but hello. What are you up to? Mining. hotm7 grind. Number 1 XP grind. I like how he goes, ah, like, ah, I see. Yeah, you know, the usual. The usual grind. The usual grind that people do. Going for number one XP. Oh, you rich lol. I may have coin. Oh, we're the only two people in the lobby. Ah, I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Now I understand. Now I understand everything. What's the best for mining XP gems? Mithril. Number one, smiley face. I mean, I may be going for it. In a roundabout way, maybe. On a technicality. On a goal that may not actually get there. The usual 4 bill XP grind. Yeah, you know, the usual. You hit integer limit, lol. We far past it now. Oh boy, he mining. Oh boy, I am. Tell him you're number two right now. Nah, it's fine. I'm sure it'll come up. He'll probably be like, oh, what position are you right now? But yeah. It's a goal. Potentially. I could get number one. Potentially. But also potentially not. It depends. It depends on a lot of things which I don't really have the answers to. Such as future prospects of free time. And I don't know. I guess it also depends on, you know, whether our fucking God, the problem with Arval and also Rua is that they're both R. So if I got fucked up. I fucked up the fucking name already. Depends only on me. It depends on Rua and Arval. It depends on how much they grind, and also Hush Lucas and everyone around me in XP. Um, and also depends on me. It depends on a lot of things, you know. Depends on a lot of things. 3.9 billion or 3.9 billion mining XP or around. I'm getting close. I'm at 3.876. I'm so close to 4. Like once I get to 4, that'll be a good screenshot. Maybe that'll be a good thing to like post to Reddit or something. You know, you don't often hit a round billion. You know, you don't often do that. I've only done it 3 times so far. The fourth may be a nice one to share with Reddit or maybe even the forums. Actually, no, not the forums, just the Reddit actually. Passing Rua tomorrow, yes, 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 indeed. We're passing Rua in this 24-hour stream. Race to 4 bill. Oh dear. Where are you at, Arval? Actually, in before Arval overtakes me in the next day. In before Arval gets number one XP. I'd back him. I'd back him getting number one XP. He's gonna get there, I'm sure. He's at 3.65 billion on Skycrypt, and I am at 3.876. Is that overflow? Yeah, that's overflow. So he's a like 200 and something million XP behind me. There's a good, yeah, actually in terms of a race to 4 bill, he definitely. I mean, it depends on, yeah, it depends on how much Arval is going to be mining as of recent, which I think he mines a lot recently. I don't know. I feel like you are mining a lot recently, aren't you, Arval? And then I'm not mining at all. It is what it is, you know. I'll once I get back to mining, like I'm going like, yeah, once I get back to mining, then everything will change. Nah, it will not. People probably overtaking me still, but it is what it is. Just wait till I grind? Oh god. If Pollute starts going for number one, we're all fucked. Pollute's fucking mad on XP rates, I swear to god. The thing is though, can Pollute keep it up for multiple hours, you know? I'm crazy with the mining, indeed. Indeed, you are. Everyone in the top five. I like how I'm just roasting the sixth person here. Like, nah, you're just not good enough. Sixth person, you're slacking, lad. But nah, everyone in the top five is cracked with it. Gaming, absolutely epic with the mining. Actually, who is sixth? Who am I roasting here? What's a good leaderboard for this? Matt does dev. Does he have a good leaderboard for this? Because the senator one probably doesn't have. It doesn't have me or Rua. Not Rua, sorry. Me or Arval. Because mining cult isn't on that thing. Skills. Mining skill. So yeah, it goes Rua, Makash, Hosh, Lupus, Arval, Sloth 43. Is he in the guild? Oh, Chivio. Chivio's sixth. No way. Hey, that's sick. Hey, Chivio is sixth. That's nice. Then it's Viadversify. Moltres is eighth? No way. Block Loves Mining is ninth. Special Lad. Special Lad. Where is he from again? Hold on, what guild is he in? Special Lad. Is he in Divine Kings? I feel like I've heard him before. Maybe before he's in fucking Mining Cult and I'm being like incredibly rude here. Hold on, let's go on Skycrypt. Divine Kings. Ah. I thought he was. Special underscore lad. I thought the name sounded familiar. He is. He is a Divine Kings gamer. Why isn't it? Does it show it on? I don't think it does. It doesn't show it on Matt Does Dev. How long does combat? Yeah, I can't fucking read. How long does Compact 10 take with your Cobble Gen? No idea. I haven't tested it. HS Fearless is 12th. Hellofish is 11th. Floating Sand. He's like, one of the top gem miners. And he's 16th. Demise Julus, I've heard them and they're 17th. Aurora Fen is 20th. Schultz! Oh wait, Schultz is here. Schultz 22nd. No way. Pollutes in Divine Kings. Oh god. Dreadlig is 25th. Implodence 44th. Ava Aiden. Oh, I remember Ava Aiden back in the day when I was going for leaderboard a long time ago. They were number one at one point. That was a moment. When I passed him, and then I wasn't number one. that was an interesting one. Divine Kings sus guild with bald GM. I mean, we do respect Bennett. Bennett was a nice GM. I had a good time in Divine Kings. I enjoyed my stay, even though I didn't do fuck all. I pretty much just said nothing. Said nothing, did nothing. Other than mine, I guess, but yeah, no. Divine Kings was good. Then again, I mean, how good can a guild really be? Mining Cult obviously is the best guild. We love Mining Cult. But, I don't know. I feel like most guilds would be like Divine Kings. You don't really... Like, you're just in a guild, but you don't really do all too much. Or maybe that's just me in Divine Kings. I don't know. How do I join the guild? Mining Cult. You need a certain amount. You need a certain amount of coal weight. If you go into the Mining Cult Discord, which I think the link is in the description for, it probably is. I don't know. Maybe it is. But yeah, there's a bot there where you can check your coal weight, and if you have enough coal weight, you can get into Mining Cult or Mini Cult if you don't have enough coal weight. There is a junior guild for Mining Cult that is run by. Is it run by Implodent? I don't. Oh, I'm pretty sure someone else in the guild runs it. I forget. I forgot. I don't know. Anyway. I'm 40th but 54th in game. People with API off be like, indeed. People with API off. They just, make it so hard to see for leaderboards, Make it so hard. Um, you didn't read my name and position. Did I not? On the... Hold on. On the mining skill leaderboard. Where is Fetcher? 29th. 29th is Fetcher. Where did I stop again? I think I stopped at Dreadly? No, wait. No, wait, where did I... Oh, yeah, I went to 45th. I don't know why I didn't read Fetcher. Time is also there. Banana the Bot. Fire and Ice is 49th. Dick 9. I feel like I've seen them before. Creep Stick. Who else is here? Guaranteed I'm like missing someone. That I know. Off-White Duck. That's a good username. If I missed you, I'm sorry. But I forgot. That player has added you to their ignore list. Oh dear. Who ignored Coal Hub? Any tips on making money for sorrow? I don't know. Bennett is cool, but worst Kata 50 grinder. I remember there was a big meme about Bennett having, like, no secrets. In fact, I had more secrets than Bennett, and I'm Cat 27. I feel like he's got more secrets than me now, though. But yeah, that was a big meme. Bennett doing dungeons with zero secrets found. He forgot indeed. Clout indeed. Pollute's like, yay. Yay. That's epic name, not gonna lie. Off-White Duck. It is pretty sick, to be fair. Off-White Duck. Pretty sick name. But yes, hello, Delicious Duck. Fuck. Oh dear. When I used to do duels, I got ignored a lot and still matched against them. Interesting. "35 seconds until another... what's the word? It's getting to that point where I'm forgetting the name of the fucking mining abilities. So, you know, anytime. Any time of the day. You know, lateness does not affect anything, it seems. It's just a convenient excuse, I guess. Ooh, fuck. I almost forgot to do a thing today. So, I don't know why I did this, but you know, with with me not, you know, with me sitting on my ass all day, you know, me fucking, you know, just gaming all the time. Me gaming and all that. I don't really do a lot of physical activity. And we know this. I know this at least. So I don't know why I did this. I don't know why I decided to do this. But I decided that I would do one push-up, but increase the amount of push-ups by one every day. I want to see how many I can get to. So I started this like a week ago. So I'm at like, I'm supposed to do 7 today. So tomorrow I'll do 8. You know, the day after I'll do 9. That sort of thing. I'm curious to see what number I can get to before I just physically cannot. I'm curious. I'm curious. And plus, I get a little bit of physical activity out of it, which potentially could be just beneficial. But I'm curious. If I like once I end the thing, I'll tell you. And I I want to see. I'd be curious to see if anyone could do that amount of push-ups. Well, like once I get to the end of it where I physically cannot do the amount of push-ups, and it's all in one sitting as well. It's not like throughout the day or anything. Um, you know, that sort of thing. I want to see. I want to see if anyone could do that amount of push-ups. It'd be interesting. Are you number one in mithril powder? No, I don't know actually. Hold on. I think if I let me go on to Discord real quick. I'll look at the leaderboard for it because I think I'm fifth or fourth or I'm probably sixth actually. I haven't minded a lot that in recent times. So yeah, Makash, be honest, you forgot to do six yesterday and did them this morning. No, I did six yesterday. I just remembered that I had to do seven today. I almost forgot to do seven today. So I mean, I could do them on stream actually. Would that be funny? Do you guys want me to do seven push-ups right now? I could do the seven today. I could do seven right now. I could do my seven push-ups today. Maybe, potentially. But yeah, let me go on the bot real quick. Leaderboard. Oh fuck! I just did leaderboard for nothing. Leaderboard. Fuck's sake. Leaderboard. Leaderboard. Mithril powder. Leaderboard. Leaderboard. Who has the most mithril powder of them all? 6314 Reed. Nice. Chivio makes sense. Hosh Lucas, Arval, and then me. I am fifth. Arval is fourth. Hosh Lucas is third. How though? I guess he's done more regular mithril. Because I did a lot of green. Also, I got XP from minions, to be fair. And I don't know. Has Hosh Lucas, how does he have more powder than me though? I feel like I would have more powder than him by now. Or he would have less powder than that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm fifth. GVO is second. And I think 6314 Reed is Deer. And he macroed, so I think Chivio is rightfully number one. Unless 6314 Reed is not Deer, in which case he is number one. Rightfully so. Anyways, I've missed a few messages real quick, so let me just do them. You should start stream at 2:30 p.m. EST every day. I'm not sure what 2:30 p.m. EST is in GBP, or GMT, sorry, in British time. I'll have to look. You're actually going to go super hard and go for number one, or is it going to take 3 to 5 business days? Number one XP is going to take 3 to 5 business days, or maybe even 5 to 7 business days. $1 donated equals 10 push-ups. I'm not going to do push-ups for money, although I really should. That would be good. I should do push-ups for money. I get I get push-ups done, and I get paid to exercise. That sounds good, man. I'm not gonna lie, that does sound good. Makash, or the other one. How much would the number one have? Powder wise, oh, I forgot to, fuck, I forgot to look at who the number one, or how much the number one powder had. Almost 100 mil. I can't, actually, I feel like 100 mil powder would just be nice to look at. I'm not gonna lie. 100 mil powder would look cool. Would look sick. Delicious Duck says ye. I'm 19th, nice. And how much does 6314 Reed have? Yeah, I'll have a look. I'm gonna open Discord on my phone now to check it, because that will be easier, probably. Actually, I bet it's not. Hold on. They have almost 90 million mithril powder. New NPC no like mining. The Lost Adventure. Oh yeah, I did ask the Lost Adventurer the mining islands, and my guy's like, "Oh, I don't think breaking blocks." Hey, shut the fuck up, man! You bastard, saying that breaking blocks isn't the way. I guess it's just not his home. I guess not everyone can have mining as their home. Very sad. You mined grey wool for 1.2 billion XP. I did mine grey wool for a very, very long time. But now that I do regular CH mithril, or now I do Crystal Hollows mithril, I do green. And green will give me more mithril collection and powder. So at some point, when my XP ratio that comes from Crystal Hollows mithril overtakes my grey mithril, anyway, I might get more powder than Hush Lucas at some point. But then again, Hush Lucas is not hasn't given up. It seems he is mining again. So I probably won't overtake Hush Lucas in powder. But regardless, I could get 100 mil powder at some point, and that would look sick. So would Arval. Arval would also get 100 mil powder, and as I'm sure he would agree with me, 100 mil powder there would look sick. Like instead of the 60 mil there, which already is, a lot of powder, 100 mil there, that would be sick. And then like, the 5 billy here, ooh, ayo. And then like 1 billy in the mithril collection as well. I need to get my mithril collection higher. I don't even have half a bill. I need to get more. Reed has 89.7, Chivio has 89. Chivio's close. Is Chivio mining still? Chivio better be mining, my guy. Surely. Surely he's got to be, surely he's got to enjoy a bit of mining, right? Hello, Jackie boy. Didn't expect that, to be honest. That you were 19th. I see. I mean, maybe. I don't know what I was gonna say. I just forgot what I was. I was for some reason I said maybe, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna think of something to say, and then I just didn't. Anyway. But yeah, I did mine grey wool for a very long time. Or grey clay, I guess. Grey clay and wool. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Bye. See you, delicious duck. But yeah, that I think it was Hush Lucas's spot as well. The grey patch in the dwarven mines underneath the purple crystal. Cliffside vein spot, that area. It was known as Hush Lucas's spot as far as I know. Or at least that's what I saw somewhere. But yeah, I basically mined there for a lot of time. And then there was someone else. Oh, I forget who it was. I think it was Arval, actually. No, sorry, not Arval. Rua. I think it was Rua's spot. The No, maybe it wasn't Rua. There was someone who went a different location. I think he was number one as well. They went in the Ramparts Quarry area for their grey mithril. Maybe Hosh Lucas gives Fetcher more than he asks for. Winky face. Eh? What does that mean then, Pollute? Ask Arval when 1 billion mithril collection. I mean, he is mining, so he is on his way. What is he at, like 700 mil? He's close. I don't know how much mithril collection he gets, because I don't know how much mithril collection I get, so I can't really, like, guess either. But, he could get there soon. He could do it. That was my mining XP spot, the Rampart spot. I see. He has more than 3/4. It was around 700 mil. 763. So yeah, more than three-fourths, as you say. He is relatively close, yes. If he puts us all into it, I believe in him. He can get one billers. One billers in the mithril collection. Let me just give like motivational messages to like all of the people in mining cult, and they're like, you know, various like goals and such. I don't know what Schultz's current goal is because he generally like actually yeah, he's going for Skyblock XP now, I think. But yeah, he had a goal of getting all pets, level 100 legendary pet skins and all that sort of thing. Um, so I'm not sure what his and you know, he did have that goal, and then at some point he was like, ah, I'm going to sell them all and then do something else. And I don't know what his current goal is in Skyblock. Maybe he doesn't have one. Maybe that's why he doesn't play Skyblock a lot. I'm joking. I don't actually know how much he plays. Um, but yeah, generally people don't have goals and they don't really play a lot. Not to say that people who don't have goals don't play a lot either. It's just that if someone doesn't have a goal and they're not playing a lot, it's sometimes a cause. Um, or there's sometimes that's the reason. But still. Anyway, what I was actually going to say, uh, it was going to, you know, so yeah, he's at, what was it, 763 mil mithril collection. He's close. He's going to get there. Very cool. I think Implodent was doing gold, but Implodent's really a gemstone gamer. But let's look at floating sand, because he's a gemstoner. He's a gemstone gamer. 10 10 bill. Oh my god. Where do you go from there? Do you go for 20 bill? You're just going for 11 billion? 12 billion? Like, what do you do? When you get 10 billion gemstone collection, what are you doing? 11 bill? I guess you could turn it up to 11. I'm getting all the fucking corny jokes out here today. Anyway, uh, he's a stoner of the gem kind. He is. He indeed is. Let's go for Moltres. I think Moltres has a bunch that we could do. Like Moltres has got. I'm pretty sure Moltres is number one obsidian. So Moltres has 381 million obsidian. 500 millers maybe. 540 mil cobble. I don't remember what collection he is, or in terms of leaderboard in terms of leaderboard in cobble. I'm not sure. He also has got big mithril collection. His gemstone collections. Anyway, yeah, I'm supposed to be bigging up here. I'm not supposed to be roasting them about certain collections. 180 mil cobble. I don't know how much that is in leaderboard terms, and that's definitely quite high in leaderboard. Probably same as the quartz as well. Anyway, he's got too many. You know, he's got way too many collection leaderboards to fucking to to compliment him on. He's got way too many, and that's what I'll say. You know, we compliment him on how many he has. All right, let's do Aurora Fen now. I don't know how to spell Aurora Fen's name. Fuck. Shit. Please tell me they're online. No. G list. Please. They're not online. Okay. I can copy their name here though. Yeah, let's go. So, Aurora Fen. 10.6 billers. Holy shit. What's Fire and Ice at actually? But yeah, 11 billers for Aurora Fen as well. What's Fire and Ice at? He's at 8.5 bill. I see. PV Fetcher. All right, let's do Fetcher. Your ex. Wait, what did you say you were doing? Because you said you were doing like, you said what you were doing. Um, Current status gaming, indeed. I'm going to go for 1 bill mithril after 1 bill gold. I see. He's a stoner. Oh, that one. Probably want to pass Aurora because Aurora's at 10.5 bill. Aurora, Fen, gold, gold. You are gold gaming apparently. 243 mil. That is good. I mean, you want to go for a bill, so very nice. Get that billers in the gold collection. You are currently gold gaming, so you know. Go fetch a go. Go fetch a go. Martris is 536 mil at top four. Meanwhile, top three is 900. Top three is 957 mil. Hold on, 500. Is that Cobble, PogChamp? 506. I'm pretty sure that was his Cobble, wasn't it? Wait, no, you say 536 mil. That's close enough to 540. Yes, Cobble. Top three Cobble has 400 mil more Cobble. Holy fuck. That's insane, Cobble man. That's insane. That's mad. Um, Hold on. Who else can I compliment on their collections and XP and stuff? Arval obviously. Oh yeah, Implodent. Forgot. I forgot Implodent. How did I forget Implodent, man? Look at his gold. 200 millers. 200 millers. Hold on, let me just not get squished here real quick. 200 millers in the gold. There's Schult. Yeah, Schult. Schult and PogChamp one. 800. Oh, sorry, I was about to say it. I was about to say 800 mil. I was about to say 800 mil gemstone collection. I was about to say instead of 5 billion. I go, oh yeah, nice 800 mil collection. Oh no. Oh dear. Wait, I haven't done me. I'll do me last, of course. But yeah, 200 mil gold. 200 mil gold. Nice. 21 mil ice. I need to up my glowstone collection, I think. My glowstone collection's kind of shitty. And then almost a billion XP. Almost a bill. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I did fetch her, so Schult. Let's do Schult. Do I have to enter? I do have to enter. Schult at 1.264 billers XP. Kind of nice, you know, kind of nice. Oh, wait, he has more mithril collection than... No. No, he doesn't. Never mind. I was about to say he has more mithril collection than me. He does not. But still, big mithril collection. Big. He could get that to like 400 mil very, very soon, actually. But I know he's going for XP mainly. So, if he gets 2 billers, that would be kind of sick, you know. Could be kind of sick, you know. But yeah, let's look at PogChamp 1. Who else can I compliment? 1 billers in mining XP? Hell yeah. Let's go. 1 bill gemmies. You love to see it. 1 bill gemmies. Almost 200 mil mithril. Only 10 mil more mithril and you will get to 200 millers. Hell yeah. I don't know. I've kind of lost it, to be honest. Wheat man. I've lost it. I've lost the ability. Look at my profile, XTom. Hold on. Wheat man at 1 billers in XP. Collections. He has 12 cocoa beans collected. 0. Hey. He has not collected a singular cocoa bean. Is he in our guild? He is. Can we like tell him to collect at least 1 cocoa bean? Punch 1 cocoa bean. Please. Like we need it. We actually need it. We can't. We just can't have this. He needs 1 cocoa bean. 1 singular cocoa bean. Come on, man. Surely. Surely. 1 cocoa bean. The thing is, I can't say that, otherwise my guy's going to be like, oh, at least get like fishing 30. And I'm going to be like, nah, I can't do that for you. Anyway, man's a dedicated cocoa bean farmer. Indeed, he is. 1.2 billion gemstones, though. Oh, look at it. Fucking 268 million mithril. If he gets that to 300 mil mithril, that'd be sick. And 1 point. That's so close to 1.2 bill. You gotta do it, man. You gotta get to the 1.2 bill. But yeah, still. Big gemstone collection. Big mithril collection. Big XP. Big profile. Hell yeah. And then X Tom. Toot says X Tom. I'm downtiming heavily right now. Ain't nobody downtimes more than me. I am the downtime man. I will downtime. I physically cannot look at XTOMs. Look at mine. I physically cannot look at XTOM, so I will look at Unwanted Legends, which I believe he has an underscore in his name. Alright, mining. Why? No! No! Look, man. He's on his way, surely. What's his mining setup looking like? Oh. No, he has Yog. Okay, he has Yog. Yes! He has Yog. Let's go. Let's go. He has Yog. He has Yog. Okay, I've had enough. I want to go back to mining. I'm going to return to mining now. I don't know how I just slipped into profile viewing for that bit. Why have I done that? I slipped into profile viewing too quickly. X-Tom gets no clout. Well, his profile wouldn't load, man. That's it's kind of a fault of NEUs, to be honest. It's NEU's issue. It's an NEU issue, actually. It's a new issue. Moment. Makash, if you only care about XP, you should use Yogg armor while doing Magma Fields Mithril. I'm gonna ignore that. I'm joking. It would be nice. It would be good. But I don't like I don't like the idea of doing that. There's just something about it. There's something about it. It just feels wrong. I don't know what it is. It feels wrong. Switch to divans when you want mining speed boost. That is true. You do need the I mean, you probably, if you did full on speed with Yogg, you only lose like 20 speed, I think. So I think you could actually still instant mine with Yogg. But still, it just feels wrong. It feels wrong, Pollute. I can't do it, man. It feels wrong. There's something about it that just feels fundamentally wrong. Maybe it's just the severe lack of money that I'm getting. Or that I'm losing, I guess. The severe lack of funds that I will be accumulating. From, what is it? How much less fortune? So much less. Wait, hold on. Yogg has a universal slot. Which means you do 2 ambers. Okay, never mind. I was thinking like you could do some funky shit with Yogg. But the only thing you really can do with it is speed, which then it's still worse than divans. And fortune. And it's still bad for fortune anyway. So yeah, Yogg isn't really. I probably should have a set of Yogg. I don't know why, but I feel like I should. I feel like I should have a set of Yogg. I mean, I've got a set of Sorrow, but the Sorrow is more for the true defense and also the magic find, and Sorrow's got a good few uses, you know. Sorrow's like a quite decent all-around set. Well, I say all-around, but it's useful for a lot of things, you know. Like, Sorrow's got magic find, true defense, and is somewhat decent at mining. Like, you know, Sorrow's kind of good. Maybe it's a maybe it's a set I should recommend in the sense of like, you know, it's multi-purpose. Hello, Mr. Legend Real. Welcome to stream. Get all mining sets. Uh, what mining sets would I get then? Makash, I will pay you to borrow your Divans drill and give Kalat just need for Cataclysmic Lobby for 3 seconds. Can't really do that one for you, Mr. Legend. Can't really do that one for you. But get all mining sets. I do. I feel like I do actually. I've got Sorrow. I don't. Oh, I don't have Glaciite. I don't have Glaciite, and I won't get Glaciite. There's no reason. Like you can argue a good few sets. Yogg, Flamebreaker, Glaciite, Goblin, and so on. I think you can argue having a Yogg set, no, a Goblin set. Goblin because what if they for some reason make it so you have a billion intelligence, then you know Goblin will be insane for mining speed. You know, unlikely, but there's the potential. Um, what is it? Sorrow, obviously, I said you know has multiple uses. Mineral obviously is gold. Lapis technically has that XP thing, uh, going for it. What other mining set was I talking about? Divan obviously is best, and out of the ones you say there, Yogg, Flamebreaker, Glaciite, Goblin. Glaciite. Well, Flamebreaker. I'm pretty sure Yogg is upgraded Flamebreaker. Unless I'm wrong, but Yogg I think is upgraded Flamebreaker. So Yogg. Yogg is probably good though. You don't have to use Bal. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Lapis is my favorite mining set, yes. It is nice, to be fair. I think they should give it some mining fortune or speed or something. Like, you know, a tiny amount. Maybe like slightly less than Glaciite or something. I'd even be happy if they gave it like 3 mining fortune per piece and maybe like 10 mining speed. Nah, 10 is too much because I think Glaciite. I think that's what Glaciite has. Actually, no. Hold on. Glaciite does have 10 mining speed per piece. Uh, what could, hold on, what could Lapis give? Maybe 5 per piece, okay? We don't want to, like, encroach on Glaciite, of course. Otherwise, you know, what's the point in getting Glaciite? I mean, there's a lot of good points, but still. I feel like they should give 3 fortune to Lapis. Or, I don't know, 3 speed to Lapis then, because I just remembered that Glaciite doesn't have any... Well, actually, it does kind of have fortune, doesn't it? It has fortune in the gemstones, but you don't get that until you actually go to the Crystal Hollows. You mainly get speed unless you go to the Crystal Hollows. Maybe they could give Lapis a gemstone slot. Maybe. Maybe. Crazy numbers for real. I feel like... I don't know. Also, I just remembered Miner's armor. Well, actually, yeah, there is that miner armor, but there's also, you know, Miner's... Yeah, Miner's outfit, that's what it is. Technically, this is a mining army. Army? Mining armor. No donos yet, what the fuck? Yeah, no dono. Please, can you walk me to lobby? I'm sorry, man, I can't do that. I can't do that for you, man. I'm locked in this lobby. Alright. Do I still have the thing saved? I don't. Fuck. Wait, hold on. 5 USA. Please before cataclysmic disappear. I'm sorry, man, I can't. Fetcher. I think it was Fetcher, 5 USA dollars. But I'm sorry, Mr. Legend, I cannot do that. I'm sorry, man. For last 1 mil XP until 1 billion overflow, I might just mine in lapis or glaciite or something in the Dwarven Mines mining blue wool with a mithril pick. Sounds good. Sounds pretty sick. Like you've been mining in glaciite and a mithril pick all that time. All the time to get 1 billion. After many, many years with my mithril pick, finally 1 billion XP overflow. 1 billers. Imagine if you got 1 billion overflow from doing that all the time. I heard the alright and thought you were ending. I kind of do. Is this me? And I know that I do this on stream. I actually do this, so I kind of am, I am kind of perpetrating this myself. Let me read more chat before I continue my message, my thing now. I need 4.4 million more gemstone powder to get 12 million total. Then I'll be done with powder mining. Sounds good. Sounds good. You're close. But yeah, so basically, yeah, I knew this would happen. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, the alright thing. So whenever you say alright like that, it sounds like you're going to say something in the sense of like when you go all when you go alright in that tone and in that like it's kind of like what my parents would do if they're saying like, oh, we're going somewhere, or it has some like when that all right gets said, it has something behind it. Like, something's going to happen. Like as you said, I was about like I was going to end stream or something. It has that sort of anxiety actually built into it, engineered into the all right. And I don't know why that is, because all right, the word all right in that context should not really invoke the kind of, oh shit, what's going to happen kind of mentality that it does. But it does. And I feel like maybe I should, uh, block that out mentally and just take the all rights as they come. But I don't know, I thought that was just an interesting thing. Makash, you don't have parents, you're a sentient piece of mithril. Look, man, I wanna think like I wanna. No, I will believe that I have parents if I want to. Joe, you cannot stop me. Hit F3. The coordinates to this spot are not public. Sorry, not public. The coordinates to this spot are public. They are not private. That's the word I'm looking for. These coordinates, if you want to get to them, anything Star Wars, it's quite easy. If you if you come into the precursor remnants and you turn left here, and then you go down this sort of corridor here, these this is where it is. It's quite close to the nucleus, this spot. Makash was simply using a high-powered drill, a gold-covered fist, and bombs when the Queen died. I was sitting at home eating Dorito when I got the news the Queen is killed. I simply said no. Nah, that obviously was fake news. What actually happened was uh, that pretty much the exact same thing, except I was not eating Dorito. I was just sitting here vibing, and then the news of the Queen going into like, or basically uh, the palace saying, "Oh, the Queen is under medical supervision," or doctors are extremely concerned for her health. Basically, like if they're saying that, it's like, okay, she's gonna die, basically. Or at least that's what you kind of think, even though you don't really, even though it's like, well, they probably will just not, or it probably will all just be fine. But then, obviously it wasn't. And then I got news of the Queen being killed, or dead. Anyway, my friend was like, the Queen died. And I was like, wait, what? And then I checked the news, and it was true. And then it was like, whoa, the Queen died. It was a interesting moment, a historic moment, if you will. But also, yeah, very sad. Very sad the Queen died. When the Queen was killed, Makash knows something we don't. When the Queen was killed via drone strike, she had too much oil. The US did it. Uh, okay, it's not a good joke, is it? Makash, you don't owe that one. Also, also two 15-second unskippable ads. My God, that's pain, man. I would recommend ad block, but then again, I am getting paid with you not using ad block, so that is, I guess, nice. If anything, I get way more money out of people donating than AdSense. Like AdSense is, I probably have made £3 from AdSense, maybe £2.50, £2.50 is as it were, not £2.50, £2.50. But in donations, I made money. People actually giving me money is just way more efficient, just way better. Thank you to Pollute and Unwanted Legend and all that have given me money so far. Absolute gods among men, among us. Get your Among Us references in chat ready. Man's just want chords still. It's faster to go through the mithril deposits. But is it though? But is it actually though? Fetcher with the ultimate downtime saver. Makash should speak English by drinking tea and eating